Hello, 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 guys. How is everybody doing? Let's see here. I can go. I'll get my phone. All right, let me get this all stuck on here right quick. Hey, Miss Lori. Let's see here. I'm trying to get my stuff on here. So I am. I wonder why my comments are not showing up on here. Hmm. Okay, hang on just a minute. I'm gonna go and get this pasted on here right quick. So I don't have to do it here in just a little bit. Okay. All right, guys. How is everybody tonight? I'll be back on live taking seeds, and she found banana seeds for me. Try talk. Got you, Jennifer. Got you. Understood. All right, let me scroll back up here now. For some reason, my messages wasn't popping up on my restream. So we got Mr. Troy Sutton in here. How you doing, Mr. Troy? Chris, Texas Raider. Miss Lori. What's up, Scotty? Miss Laurie Carp, hello. Miss Karma, how are you, Miss Karma? Hey guys, if y'all get a chance, y'all go over to Miss Karma's channel, Lewis Acre Farm there, and go check out. Me and her did a live today, kind of a, I guess she done like a get to know your channel, and pretty neat. I think we was on for about an hour and 10 minutes or so. How you doing, Heather? Let's see who else. Am I missing anybody? You need a job, a real job. Hey, I'm so happy I'm not up there. Are you on nights, Brent? Are you on days right now? Well, how you doing, Mr. Tim? You feeling okay? Heather, exhausted. Hey, Miss Beverly Moffett. I don't doubt it, Heather. Y'all done got y'all pool like 24-hour round the clock lives here lately. You and Chris and Miss Laurie. Hey, Miss Wanda. Um, there's Dad, Carl. No, you on days, huh, Brent? Okay, gotcha. All right, we got everybody saying hey. So today we had our, and I know some of y'all have probably seen the short. I know several of y'all have. Y'all have all commented, but we had our first calf. It was one of Mom and Dad's calves today. Hey, Dana. How are you? I hope that one of the cows has. But yeah, well, it's very possible, Dana. The cow that had the calf today, technically it wasn't quite time, but I mean, it's close enough. It could happen any day. So, and guys, if y'all don't know, y'all go in and to the live. I can't even remember what it was. I think it's live. My short. I think it's called "Who's Going to Be First," I believe is the title of it. And they'll get y'all's guess in which cow y'all think will have the first calf, and throw the date on there when y'all think it will be. Um, and once I have the first calf back here, I'm gonna go back through the list, and everyone that guessed the correct cow, their name's gonna go in the drawing for a our Louisiana Life T-shirt. And if you guess the correct date, then you're gonna also get an Our Louisiana Life cup. So, thank you, Miss Wanda. Hey, Hobo, how are you? Then I get to know. What am I didn't say all that now, Dana. We'll we'll cross that bridge when we get there about naming it. So we don't want to name nothing we ain't gonna keep around here. Let me see who else am I missing? Anybody? So we have got 3 inches of rain here. Um, that yesterday and a little bit overnight last night. So it has made it absolutely sloppy around here. Getting in there would cost too much to mail. Well, Miss Wanda, we might could do something else. We might could figure something out. You might as well get your name in there. We'll see if we can figure something out. If you get it right, name it ribeye. That's that is correct. Name it ribeye. Well, like I said, it's getting to be about that time. So, like I said, it's guesses can go in all the way up until the day we have the first calf, and then we'll go back through and see who was right and go from there. Yeah, we hadn't been on. It's been. I haven't hardly been on anything, which I've talked to Chris, Mr. Paul, several people. That's why I haven't hardly watched no YouTube. I haven't hardly done anything. So I almost didn't even do a live tonight. um, yeah, Miss Wanda, go do it. Well, like I said, we'll figure if you get it right, we will figure something out. I promise you. If not, just see if you can guess it right. Like I said, everybody that guesses it right is going to get a drawing, and then one person will go from there. Oh, I got you. I got you, Dana. Yep, that's okay. So Friday is Dana's birthday. So that will be, I don't even have a calendar in front of me. What day will Friday be? Let's see. Today is the 27th, which is Monday. So I don't know what day. What day would that be? That's going to be February. Let's see. So Friday will be the 31st. It's possible. It's possible, Dana. So that's fine, Miss Wanda. That's fine. So Uh, Tim, how's Tim doing? Everything still good? Oh, there you go, Chris. 31st. No. Well, you got to go on do it on the short, Miss Wanda. That's not a bad date though. So, but just do it on the short and pick pick which one you think. I name every one of the cow's numbers on the short, so you'll be able to go in. You can pick from there which one it is. So I hope it dries up to tenderloin fillet. That's right. Oh, Mr. Joe, what's up, Joe? How are you tonight? Um, yeah, I hope it dries up a little bit around here. Man, it is so stinking nasty. Everything I tried to do today was just nasty. I got my all my bunch in a group text. My phone is steadily going off over here. I don't know what they talking about. There we go. Tindy. Everybody's trying to think of the names for 'em. Tindy. Was that short for tenderized? So, all right. Anyway, well, this it probably won't be a real long live tonight. So, 132. What is 132? I don't know what it is, Miss Wanda. I can't get perky. I have no idea what's going on. I think it's all this nasty weather and everything staying all this dark. I hate this time change like it is. I'll be so glad when we go back to the correct time, we're gonna call it. 1:36. What am I missing here with 1:32? 1:32. Trying to think what that would be. I'm getting let's see what. Oh, I got you, Chris. Chris says he's not feeling good. Bowen, what's up, brother? I have Miss Wanda. I've got a few things that's low. I need to go and get it addressed, I guess. But I mean, it's okay. I don't know. I just in the evening times, I just go to getting just blah, and then I went ahead and eat tonight. 1:32. I am lost. I'm lost here. So 1 of 32. What is 1 of 32? We go back to the hospital next week. They do a nerve block to help with pain. So far, scans, it all looks good. That's awesome, Dana. We pray everything is good. Actually, Miss Lori, my knee has been doing really well. I mean, it's hasn't really been hurting. Um, Today, for some reason, it's got a little tightness in it. I don't know if I've kind of overdone it getting up and down off the tractor today or not. That's really, I guess, the first time I've been up and down on the tractor since I got my last injection. But uh, all in all, my knee is feeling way better. Hey, Evelyn Newman, how you doing, ma'am? There is Miss Serena. How are you? 31. Oh, okay, Carmen. I guess that went smooth over my head. My brain's not functioning there. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't I talked to Mr. Paul a couple days ago, and I don't know what he had going tonight. I kind of scheduled the live late because, like I said, I wasn't even real sure about getting the live on tonight. So, but like I said, we didn't get to do anything last Monday, so I decided I would jump on for a little while tonight. Just get to see everybody, talk to everybody, because I hadn't hardly get on live. I've been seeing Chris and Heather and Miss Laurie. They've been burning it up. And I get on to say hello or something, kind of in between or amongst the way, uh, and get going. So I think oh, I've been sleeping. I've been sleeping more here lately than I have than I've been doing anything. I'm telling you. I went to bed, I think last night. I think I went to bed at like 3 or 3:30 this morning. Craziest thing. I just laid there staring at the ceiling. Finally went to bed. I would say my body's not turned around from nights, but I come right in off nights and done pretty good. And then it just flipped on me again. So we're gonna have a sale barn. So um we may do another guess. So y'all be watching the shorts. I hadn't made my mind up what I'm gonna do yet, but I am going to sell my three yearlings that I said I was gonna hold for a little while this Wednesday. So we may throw a little guessing deal in there for one of them or so on and so forth. We don't know. I don't know yet. Hadn't made my mind up. Hello, Arlene. How are you? Hey, Mama. How are you, ma'am? There you go, Scotty. Get on the short. Go get your guess on. So yes, Chris. Tell him hit the like button. I root for LSU, of course. I'm not all there. Come on, Bowen. Don't do me like that. Hey, camping cage free. What's up? Over from Dakota and Shayla at Old Pecan Homestead there. Thank you, sir. He's I believe Camping Cage Free said a while ago you're from Missouri, right? He was talking about over there busting ice for his cows to drink just for it to freeze right back over again. That's a that's a never ending battle there. Let's see, I'm getting behind. I'm not keeping up here very well. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hey, Greg, them at Duncan Family Farms. How are y'all? What do you call a twitching cow? Beef jerky. Well, Scotty, I wish they would. They're, and they've actually talked about it. And I know, like here in Louisiana, there was a bill or something that went through last year. They passed the bill, but something that the federal government has to do um, for it to go on through. And I'm not sure what the deal is on all that. Hey, there's Brian and Kathy from Resourceful Living Homestead. How are y'all? Peter, Old Man King Homestead. How are you, Peter? All right, I'm back at the bottom here finally. So, um, but yeah, they oh, and by the way, guys, I had Bill and Mickey from Celebrating Farm Life had reached out to me this week, and they're in the same position as a lot of us. And some of y'all may have seen I shared it on my community page. They just asked if anybody could help them out a little bit. They're getting really close on their watch hours to being able to get monetized. So if y'all feel like going over and checking them out, you know, y'all go do that. Give them some watch hours, whatever. Yeah, Dana, I don't even know at this point if my days and nights are mixed up or if um I really don't know what it is to be honest with you because it seems like I can get right and then I get completely jacked up again. Brian is snoring, so it's just me. It's just Miss Kathy. I can't believe that you're still up, Miss Kathy. You're being a trooper tonight. I mean, she's been getting up at like what is it, 3 o'clock in the morning, going to work. Come on, Bowen. That's not right. That's not right. Let's see. Yeah. What the Beatles in quicksand? I want to hold your hand. Oh, mercy me. Yeah. I watched Miss Kathy. She just done a deer head and wrapped it in camouflage. That was a pretty neat a pretty neat project. I've never seen a um, deer mold or a deer mount just done all wrapped in camouflage instead of using like the deer hide. Hey, that's awesome, Greg. I'm glad all good there. Oh my goodness, is that where Skittles and Glitters been too, Miss Kathy? Because she said it was something very important going on with some seeds or something. Somebody been. I don't know if that's the live that Jennifer's Jennifer's been on. So she jumped on and tell us that she was on a very important live over some. Oh, I don't even remember what banana seeds or something. Hang on, what she say? I don't know if I can go back up that high. No, I can't get that. I can't go that far back. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, Jennifer's jumping over somebody else's deal. They're doing, but anyway, yeah, it's been crazy. I hadn't know. Oh, look at her. Adrian found me banana seeds. I thought that's what it was. What kind of banana seeds? I mean, is there a special breed there, Jennifer? Seeds pop. Yes, Jennifer was there too. Yes, pink and blue bananas. Really, like the outside of them pink and blue, or the meat in them pink and blue. That's pretty neat. I want to find, and I know they have them over in Mississippi. We've seen them over there. Um, but the purple watermelon. Have y'all ever seen a purple meated watermelon? I want to try one. They have a watermelon festival in Mississippi, and that's I don't know something about one of the big things that headlines it is purple watermelon. And that's just the meat on the inside of it's purple. I watched the replay to write down the two varieties, jumping for joy. Oh, I bet you are jumping for joy, Jennifer. That's right up your alley. Oh, and Jennifer, guess what I finally got today? And this is January 27th. and I got Jennifer's Christmas card in. So that's that is crazy that it's took that long. We was talking about that at Christmas, or actually before Christmas, that when Jennifer had sent Christmas cards out and all that stuff. That is wild. Yellow watermelon. Yeah, I've had yellow watermelon, but like I said, I've never had the purple. I've just seen it. Yeah, I don't know that I looked them up one time. I'm not gonna get in all that seed guessing stuff, but they're originally from another country, but they are. It's a purple meated watermelon. Yep. Still trying to find the blue bananas that taste like vanilla ice cream. What? Only took 3 months. Yeah, that's pretty slow there, Jennifer. Peter said he got his last week. Yeah, look, Karma. Oh, I mean Jennifer. Karma got hers today too. We'll throw a watermelon up in the air and it will. Well, Serena's just full of jokes. Yeah, that is crazy. Is it the Canadian male Jennifer that's just so slow? I seen a square melon. Bowen says. Orange or yellow meat is my favorite. Yeah, we eat a lot of watermelon here, a lot, and so that means the cows get to eat a lot of watermelon because they get all the leftovers. And Brownie absolutely loves watermelon. She kills me how she'll take and clean. She will clean that rind up. Just I'm telling you, take all the meat off of it, and then she'll eat the rind. Heirloom bananas in store. It's all GMO, flavorless, seedless bananas. I don't know that I've ever eat but a banana like grown in the garden. Every banana I've ever eat has been, which I know they're grown too, but has been out at the grocery store. They were on strike from October till the end of December. Oh, gotcha. Boy, that probably messed up a lot of stuff around Christmas. I bet they're backlogged to heck and back. No, Bowen. Yep. Well, I hate Chris is down in the weather tonight. I hope he gets to feeling better. So I think Amy jumped on, did her live. Um, I think Chris said like 4:45 today or something like that. Chris called me. They was wanting to know where I was at, and I told them I said, heck, I still had stuff to do. I was still out and about doing stuff at that time. Yeah, like damn, they were home right. Oh, get her, Wanda. Tell her she should have contacted you and got your address or something. I really had planned tonight to do my 4,000 subscriber giveaway. I mean, my 4,000 watch hour giveaway, but it just things just hadn't worked out. USPS is slow. Also, I had a package that left Greenfield, Missouri. Yeah, all during Christmas, Peter. Um, everything was slow, and the thing that was getting me was with all the tracking. Um, it would be showing that it never left. Like it got shipped from the whoever was shipping it. It got to the first post office or UPS or whatever, and me trying to track stuff to make sure that my dogs didn't get it or something like that. Um, it would just go from still being at the first stop to all of a sudden I'd get a notification and it'd say delivered. So I had some chicken. feed that had come in. I had a company that sent me some chicken feed, and I was watching it because I knew with these dogs. And what happened? Well, the it come in, and by the time I got the notification, it was showing that it was still in Texas at UPS, and then it all of a sudden went from Texas to delivered. And I was here actually when it happened. And I went out. So I was working nights, so I was sleeping. And I woke up and I got the notification and went outside. It wasn't there, and I looked, and out in the pasture, there was four dogs, and they was enjoying my chicken feed. Amy had I live for a few hours. Yeah, I knew Chris because Chris was on. That's when he called me. Chris had me on speakerphone where Amy could talk to me. He wasn't feeling real spiffy last night. Yeah, yeah. He's probably because he needs some sleep. He's been up all these lives is is taking his toll on Chris. I ran out of stamps and cards and seeds. Half of YouTube didn't get a card. Look, I still don't know, Jennifer. Like I told y'all, my method of trying to send out Christmas cards this year was was bad. I mean, there was nothing to it that was great. So, but I'll be better next year. All this stuff is new to me. So I'm trying to get like all the meetups, and I'm trying to make it to 10 killer. And but I don't know if my work schedule is going to allow me to make it to 10 killer. So I'm hoping it does. But it's looking like I'm going to be working for 10 killer to Christmas in July. Yeah, there you go. Well, Dana, you speak about the deer will eat your pumpkins. That's what guys up at my work. They had a bunch of pumpkins, and the deer was tearing them up. Mama had a few pumpkins, and she put them out. And I don't know that we ever got a picture of the deer eating them. Jennifer, like I said earlier, you was probably on the other. I have watched very little YouTube. I got on yesterday and I watched I don't know, watched YouTube for probably a couple hours trying to catch up with some people's channels. And I got caught up like Miss Kathy's and Brian's channel. I got caught up, and um I got caught up on, I think, Mickey at Critter Creek. I got caught up. I watched, I'm trying to think. I think I watched one one or two of Eric and Tina's at Rainy Ridge. I think I watched one or two of Amy's. I'm trying to just kind of jump around. I've got a a lot to catch up on. Like Tony at our cabin in the woods, I've got a lot to get caught up on. So I'm so far behind. Like normally when I'm working nights at work, hey Eric and Tina, oh look who is live. Yeah, there's Amy. What are you doing, Amy and Chris? Um, but normally when I'm working nights, I kind of, just sit there and monitor everything, and I get caught up with everybody's stuff on YouTube if I'm behind. But this time I didn't get to even get on. So I'm so far behind on everybody. And then I get so stinking tired at night where and or two when I'm sitting there, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, but I get in the bed and I stare at the ceiling. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. I'll be taking stuff trying to go to sleep. I don't know. It don't make no sense to me. Bare tooth, though I feel, but yeah. Well, I'm trying now. I don't know if I only know I got a notebook. So now I am trying to keep up with um everybody's addresses and trying to keep up with channels better. Because the bigger you get, the the harder it is to keep up with all of it. Let let Chris, hey, Amy, get Chris on panel so he can call me so he can have me on speaker. Chris is all down in the dumps right now. He ain't feeling real good. He says he's running a fever and all that stuff. Let's see here with everybody still saying, hey, FedEx and UPS merged, it would be called Fed Ups. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, I saw your 18-second phone appearance on Amy's Live. Yeah, I had just come in from feeding the cows and wrapping everything up, and I run by Mama and Daddy's to see them for a minute and talk to them. And I had no more and got walked in the house and sit down, and Chris calls me. They had me on speaker, wanting to know where I was at, what I was doing. I told him, I said, heck, I'm still out working and doing at that time. Whoa, 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 Bowen. You didn't get you better go back and look because you should have got a tray card because I had your address. So I know I sent you one. If you didn't get one, it's somewhere lost in the postal service somewhere. Let's see, where are we at? Hmm. Yep, and I got mine too, Dana. We got y'all's are in here. I got um well they're all in there, but well, I think we ended up getting like 6 or 7 cards too. That was pretty neat. Serena, we got just a few snow flurries is all we got. We didn't get nothing. It kind of got a little build up on the windshields of the vehicles, just a little bit to just enough to pretty much ice over. We didn't get all the heavy snow was south of us to where they never get any snow. And I know some places down there, I think they said got like 10, 11 inches, which I don't know that we've ever had 10 or 11 inches. I mean, we may have, but it may have been years ago before I could remember. Hey, good night, Joe. Thanks for stopping in. Most of the web with UPS and training. Yeah, Peter. I know I'm a little behind there, but I see where Peter said this. I know here, um, like if you ordered Amazon stuff, something UPS lost the Amazon um contract for small packages. So the crazy thing was what they would do is your Amazon package would come UPS all the way to our local UPS. From there, they would put all packages on one truck and ship them to our post office, and then the post office would take them out. I had some. Matter of fact, it was when I had my wireless mics ordered. They was at the post office. I went to the post office. We were leaving to go out of town. I think maybe the next day to go somewhere, and I was just gonna go pick them up. And they told me, "Yeah, you can pick them up." And I don't remember. I think I've talked about it on here before, but I think it's like $29, and they'd let me have my package, or I could just wait till the next day and they would deliver it, which is crazy. Let's see. Yeah, well, I don't quite have a spreadsheet, Karma. I need to do something like that where I can keep it on my computer. That way it'll be like on my Google Sheets. I keep a lot of stuff in Google on Google stuff. That way I can see the same thing from my phone or my computer, and it all updates um, to both. Okay, right in the notebook. Watch the video. In short, you were tagged. All right, Jennifer. I promise. Before I go to bed tonight, I will go in and, and watch that. I promise. So, Amy, what prompted y'all to jump on do a live tonight? You doing lives every other day now, ain't you? Well, that's be every day. You done one today, you'll do one tomorrow, and you do one Wednesday. You getting a stronghold on the live corner of of YouTube. Looky there. What are you doing, Mr. Paul Case? I was worried about you. Mm. Yeah, go on, Peters. He's got to get started on his Christmas cards so he can get them sent out this year. I guarantee you, I'm gonna get an early start on that myself, Peter. Yep, that's it, Serena. Lafayette area got 11 inches. That's what we've been told. Hey, Josh, what's up, Rivers and Roots? All right, we making any progress, Josh, on selling the house and getting closer to moving back to Alabama? All right, Skittles and glitter, go take you a nap. Stay warm. Amy, yep, sure am. Oh, mercy. No, I don't have anybody in the basement, Amy. I don't. Oh, ain't gonna be no 2.5 hours here. Oh. Well, hey, Paul, you didn't get no phone call from anybody while you was visiting with your folks, did you? Wanting to know where you was at, what you was doing, why you wasn't on no lives or anything? Oh, I seem to have got some of those. Yeah, I don't have anybody in the basement. Several people have asked me if I have somebody in the basement, um, but yeah, a pop up that was 2.5 hours. I'm telling you, I don't know that I've been much over 2 hours in a month and a half, 2 months. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's the temp here has been pretty good. I wore a hoodie a day, but I was sweating most of the time. I'll be sweating tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can't get somebody to help me tomorrow. Try to put some poles in the ground. I think the ground's so soft, I might not even have to dig a hole or concrete post. I might can just push them in the ground, some drill stem. We're gonna try it tomorrow. If not, I'm gonna get the post hole driver out and I'm gonna manually try to drive them by hand. I'll get me a good workout in tomorrow. Yes, sir. Trying. There we go. Let me see here. Oh, heck. That's right around the corner then, Josh. Hopefully you get it. I know you want to be here before what'd you say, before another winter. A hard another which I get up there, it's cold a lot. Had to make up for my 4 less than 4 minute live on Wednesday last week. Your four, your live was less than 4 minutes last Wednesday. Ah, anyway, I heard about that. It was Chris? Chris told me something about that. Your phone call. Yeah. Yep. I got a text. I got a text from Chris that Amy was going live, and then I got a phone call from Chris while Amy was live. I was down there. Those yearlings I sent you a picture of the other day, Paul. Um, they're they're down there. I was checking their feed today when they had texted me. I've got them. They're on a creep feeder, but I'm only keeping a limited amount in the creep feeder because I'm hauling them Wednesday. I don't want to leave a lot of feed in there. You need a big hammer. I've got one. I don't know if you've seen the videos. I have drove that 2 7/8 drill stem before with a big post driver. So I'm gonna try it again tomorrow. I'm gonna try the tractor first if I can get somebody to help me. Hey, Miss Rebecca, touched by yarn. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to do, Greg. Is I'm gonna try to use the bucket and see how deep I can get them pushed, and wherever it stops at, that's where we'll just start driving. At that point, it's got to go if I get it too deep. There won't be no pulling it back up, starting over. I It was weird. This chick named Amy was live today. The chick named Amy. Hey, look, here's Angie. What you doing, Miss Angie? The bougie white chick. That is exactly right, Paul. Hey, Amy. I haven't seen you go on my short neither. Y'all, for y'all that has just come on that wasn't on here, we talked about it. Guys, I did a short. It's been probably week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and it's called Who Will Be First, I believe is what I titled it. Y'all need to go watch that short. Look at the cows. I name all of them, talk about all of them. Y'all take a guess as of which one y'all think will have the first cow, the first calf, and then put the date that you think that she'll have it. Everybody that guesses the correct cow after they have the calf, will go with everybody goes into a drawing for a free T-shirt. If the person that gets drew for the T-shirt also picks the right date, you're gonna get a free cup as well. So if y'all hadn't went on there that live and voted, y'all go and do it. That's the only place that I'm taking instead of doing it on videos and everywhere else. That live is where um, the votes is coming off of. So if y'all hadn't seen it, um, y'all go check it out and get your guess in. It don't hurt to guess. I mean, it's I tell y'all every number of every cow back there. If you're not sure, just throw a number down there. You don't even have to guess the date if you don't want to, but you might as well because you got a pretty good chance of being right. I mean, I think it's only 7 cows back there that's or 6 cows back there that's bred. That's bad. I can't even remember how many it is. 6, 7. So y'all go in there in just a little bit when you get off here. Y'all go do that. Like I'm telling you, you don't ever know. Uh, Dad had a calf today. Changing out a power steering pump on my truck as we speak. Yes, indeed. And you may have Amy. I'm not saying you didn't. I just it's been a lot of people going there and guess. I just didn't remember seeing it, but it's not you may have. But I was just saying anybody that hadn't, y'all go in and get your guess in. And because, like I said, just it's going to be open for people to put your guesses in until whatever day uh, uh, the first cow has the calf. Well, maybe you can get it, Amy. Who knows? I might do a choice between a T-shirt or a hoodie, whichever somebody wants that wins, a T-shirt or a hoodie. We will do either or. How about that? That'll work better, Amy. That way, if you win it, you won't have to get another T-shirt. You can get a hoodie. I mean, you don't have to. I was just saying I couldn't remember. I mean, like I said, it has been a week and a half ago, and I was just reminding people, or if people haven't seen it, to go in there and go do it. So might win something. Yeah, mine. When I was Wanda, I was on today with Miss Karma, and I guess mine just froze up. I was right in the middle of talking, and I froze up and got kicked out and all kind of stuff. So, but yeah, we've got so tomorrow, Amy. I know you're on here. You'll be. I don't know if I'll be jumping on tomorrow night. I need more Louisiana Live stuff, anyways. Yes, you do, Mr. Paul. Give, give it your best, bougie white chick guess. How about a pair of Levi's if I win, or a new pair of boots? Well, Greg, I don't know if I can quite go that far. Oh, daggum kits. Yeah, we had Brenda. Brenda was in here with some of y'all may have seen the short. I was sitting here and I kept hearing something clinking. And I'd turn and look and I'd see it swinging, but Brenda be just sitting there looking at me. And I finally caught her reaching up there and slapping the um, pull cords on the ceiling fan. But anyway, like I said, we I wanted to just jump on tonight and get a live in and say hey to everybody because it's been kind of blah here lately. Aren't Kent's fun? You I don't know, Karma. You might need a Brenda. Get a Brenda in your life. One minute it's wanting to love on you. The next minute, I don't know if you can see it, but right there, Brenda bit me right there and right there and drew blood. There you go. There you go, Dana. Well, I will do that. That whoever wins, that you will get a choice between a hoodie or a t-shirt, whichever one y'all would prefer. That's what we'll do. So, like I said, I was wanting to do my um uh, my giveaway tonight, but it's just time is just not hadn't been on our side for stuff. Yeah, you too, camping cage free. We haven't been that cold down here yet. We've had a few cold days, but all in all, it's been, I would say, a pretty mild winter. I've had, I think, two or three busted water lines I've had to fix so far. Yeah, there you go. Or does she? Well, this cat that I have, Amy, does all kind of crazy things. If you hear a bell, it's because it keeps running back and by right here, and it's got one of them collars on. and it's got the collar on for our safety. That way we know when it's coming to be ready to dodge or hide or something. um, yeah, but like I said, I don't know, Amy. I'm gonna go ahead and just I don't know. We'll see. Um, but if I get on tomorrow night, if I'm able to be on live tomorrow night, it'll be late. We've got that wake tomorrow night, so I may miss all lives tomorrow night, but I'll catch you. I will catch you on the next one. So things has got to eventually calm down and get to be back to halfway normal. I would hope when time changes, it's going to all be back to normal. I won't be so pushed to get everything done in such a what seems like such a short period of time. But but yep, and like I said, I go back to work um Thursday. So I'm trying to get some videos done. I made a video today. I haven't started editing. I'm gonna try to make a video tomorrow and get a video made Wednesday amongst all the stuff going on because I am out of videos between all the rain and all the other stuff going on. I am slacking, and the work, like I said, we've been at work a lot here lately. Thank you, Laurie. There are my neighbors. There are hello McDonald County. Yeah, yeah. I got to that camping cage free there. I seen them, met them tonight on Dakota and Shayla's live. I went over and subbed them and gonna go check them out. Um, I seen they had cows and stuff like that on there. So yeah, Wanda, I'm my deal. I'm normally the night owl, and I am a night owl, but I'm not a night owl right now. I don't like. I'm tired, but I get into bed. My eyes. Maybe I need to start doing my lives in the bed. So I don't know how Jess could feel me laying beside her, sitting there on my laptop doing my live. I'll lay down in the bed and I'll go wide awake. Karma, tell you what, I will send you a Hope video because Hope today uh was going back a little bit to her other name today. She jumped the feed trough and all kind of stuff. I don't know. I think what it was, she knew I had talked good about her today on your live, and she wasn't liking it. She was trying to revert back a little bit. So, but I think Hope is gonna make a good mama. If nothing else, I think Hope's gonna make a protective mama. Y'all might get y'all some good laughs out of me trying to ear tag Hope's calf when she has a calf. Um, we might be having to do a live from the hospital. I don't know. I take it that camping cage free and Eric, Tina, y'all know each other. I take it, huh? Wait, wait, Karma, you're teasing me. You won't be like Chris. What are you trying to say about Chris? Hey, Clutch Fire, how are you doing this evening? Tony, my long lost friend there. Tony's been kind of MIA here lately, which I've been MIA lately, so I can't really say nothing. she'll be a content creator for me. I guarantee you, Karma, there may be lots and lots of content coming from Hope when I try to um, tag her calf. If she ends up being that protective type, she might be the one that makes me have to build a cage to go on the front of the tractor or something. Mm, no, because I can tell you if it's in her. It's just depending on whether she lets it come out or not. I'm hoping the name Hope keeps it all within. Oh, you all good, Serena? Uh-oh, who is this? Oh, Miss Rebecca, how you doing, ma'am?
I'm doing good. Makes it hard to know when to go live because you go live. I go live on Monday nights. I had a great live tonight. As you can see, I finished a blanket in 2.5 months.
Oh, wow.
It's like I'm glad that this thing's gonna get shipped.
Yep. Oh, clutch fire. How is the are y'all's prices good up there like ours? Which I think prices are good everywhere. Yeah, did you have a good live tonight, Miss Rebecca?
I did. I really did.
That's
Some of
awesome.
the some of the people that's in your chat was over at mine. I was really
Oh,
grateful. Thank you, everyone that came over and
oh. Yeah, I didn't do anything last week. So I don't think I did anything last week or Dakota and Shayla
yeah,
did anything last week.
last week, Ron, I was not feeling well, so we didn't
Oh,
have it last week, and of course the blanket wasn't finished then, but it is now, and I've already. I know this is kind of noisy, but here it is.
oh, okay.
I put it
Yep.
I put it back in this. I put it back in this
Oh,
bag. It is like heavy.
heavy.
It's a California King.
Oh, so it's big.
It's big.
It's big.
Hi, Wanda. Yeah, Wanda Henry was over there, and yes, I am wearing a Thunderstick T-shirt tonight, and because he did something tonight on digging in the Word. They were asking people if they wanted one of the study books, and I put in there that yes, I did, and I had already sent, thinking
Mm.
Christine was going to send me a book, and I already had emailed her, and Bowen says I'll send one to Rebecca. So I then texted on my phone number, on my phone, my email, not my email, but my address on my phone. So he's going to be sending me the book instead of Christine. And
Ah,
I thought the
okay.
funniest thing was is that I was deciding to wear another T-shirt last tonight, and I grabbed this one instead. I had no idea why. It's like you're
Yeah.
kidding me.
Mm. Yep.
About it's all about support.
That's right. Yeah, clutch fire. We got Dad, which now it'd be 3 weeks ago. He got for some the highest he got for one that weighed 350 something was 455 a pound.
Wow.
And that is crazy. That's what I was telling him earlier when I first got on that um I had some that I was gonna hold for a little while and put some weight on, but I'm not gonna chance it with the prices like they are now. And I know everybody keeps saying, "Oh, the prices ain't going nowhere," but oof, I'm gonna tell you, if the cattle prices stay up like they are, it's I mean it's good for us, but I don't know what the how bad the trickle down is going to be on people at the grocery stores. So
Well, the thing is that I don't get my meat from the grocery store at all because of going to the pantry
Mm-hmm.
and also going to the farmer's market. I because I'm on disability, I get SNAP or EBT. I take that EBT card to the farmer's market. I am buying directly from that producer what I'm getting.
Good night, Eric, Tina. Thank you.
Good night, Eric Tina.
Yeah.
But yeah, I
Hey,
buy it
and
directly from them.
yeah, and that's awesome. You're getting better meat. You're supporting the locals. I mean
Yes.
that's awesome. That's awesome. No.
Thank you, Karma. I usually don't keep my hair down because it likes to get in everything I do. It just it's it's getting so long. But thank you so much. But yeah, it's like wow. So absolutely amazing that being able to buy at the farmers market from the people that took that to the market,
Yeah.
and then they bring it back and they sell it there. Yes, it may be costing more, but I know how they fed that animal,
Yeah.
and things like that. It's something that I do. I bought
Yeah.
from the same person that I get my chuck roast that I picked up. I bought a porterhouse steaks for my brother and I,
Mm-hmm.
and they're big enough that I can cook one
Yep.
and cut that thing in half for the two of us.
Hello, Crazy Life Homestead.
Hi, Crazy Life Homestead.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
And
and that right there.
I have a feeling that it is probably a lot healthier than what you get in the store.
Oh, it is. It is. It's much better meat. I mean, we do we normally do one or so a year for us. We're going to do two this year. One it got crippled, and we're gonna do it. It's gonna be all hamburger, and then we're gonna do another one that we'll do, at like normal. Yeah, you bought a load of 380 pounds. Yeah, that's one of them deals there, man. If the price falls out, you're hurt. Now I don't see the price falling out, but yeah, I'm saying that's one of them deals there, boy. If that price falls out, it hurts.
The
And,
eggs at the farmers market, we're getting them an 18 count. They're selling them for $7, but they're farm fresh. They have not been sitting in a cooler for 4 to 5
yeah,
months.
yeah,
You know,
yep, yep.
so that's
And,
how I get my eggs too from there. And
yeah, yeah. Hey, camping cage free. I agree. I mean, I'm not fussing one bit about these prices. I'm glad.
well, it definitely brings uh more money for you, for the producer of
It
those.
does. It does.
Do
So
you know Camping Cage Free's name?
no, I don't. I just met him on Dakota and Shayla's live. Just I guess now it's been about an hour and 20 minutes ago.
He
So I
lives
guess
he lives in the same state I do. When I went to the first meetup with Simply Jan, I made his hat there at that
oh,
meetup, and he didn't even
okay,
know. His name's Kevin.
okay, good deal. I did not know that. So I just subbed to him and he subbed to me. So I'm gonna check him out when I get a free chance. Yeah, Teresa, $9 for a dozen. I paid at the store because the chickens mom and them's chickens hadn't been laying, so we've been buying eggs. And the other night I paid eight, I think it was 8.97 or 8.47 for a 24 pack of eggs.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna tell you
absolutely.
the thing that got me was milk. And I know Tony and them's in here, and Amy and them's in here, and they probably heard me talk about it. But when we went to Texas out there, that it was crazy. We could buy 2 gallons of milk out there in Texas where we was at for Pinecone Fest for what we could get 1 gallon of milk here for. And that just blowed our mind. And
Yeah,
but I think it was Dale. Dale was saying that um, the milk was cheap, but their eggs, I believe he said, was outrageous around where they were from.
they. I know one of the people that I do buy the meat from. They were selling their farm fresh eggs for $5 a dozen at the farmers market here where I live.
That's not bad.
No,
That's not bad at all.
certainly isn't. So
Yeah.
yes, I hope it. I hope it, Kevin. I hope it is keeping you warm. He had no clue that I was sitting there making his hat. No clue at all.
Yes, clutch fire. I have. I actually ordered from Valley Vet. I ordered some stuff today, actually. So yeah, I haven't seen it, I guess, that much. I don't buy. We don't have to buy it like all the time. It's not like we have hundreds and hundreds of head that we're running through a lot of stuff. But yes, I have seen it going up. I know the wormer and stuff has. So we've shopped around for the wormer.
Have you ever heard of a company called FBN?
What now?
Farmers Business Network?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm. Yep. It was. I seen on one of the channels that it was advertising it. It was. I think they send. They would. I can't remember what it was because they put a deal together. You can buy a cabin thing from them, if I'm not mistaken. If it's the same people, same company I'm thinking about.
If this, I have the bottle here. Let me see
Uh huh.
here.
Let me see. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's FBN. I got this from a channel that I've followed for a long time, since I think 2017 or
Yeah.
18. I think it was 2018 that I
Okay.
started following this channel, and they started working with FBN or Farmers Business Network.
Who is that?
Our Wyoming Life.
That's where because I'd seen he got a package in a box. That was him then because he got a box in for us his calving box he called it.
Yes.
So I went and looked at some of that though. Man, some of it was a little pricey for with what you was getting. You know.
Well, the thing is, you know, of course I don't have cattle, but he always Mike over there at Our Wyoming Life would talk about, that find a place where you could get your local beef, you know,
Hmm.
buy it from the producer,
Yep.
so it's what I'm doing now at the farmers market.
Yep. Yeah, Tony. We've ours. Well, I say ours. Mom's chickens just started back laying like this week. So I'm actually one of my projects that I'm going to do on some videos, and it's going to be probably a couple part or a multi part video. Is going to be building a chicken, like a chicken tractor. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get one. We'll build a pretty good size one, and so we can get our chickens and stuff back here. But like I said, Mama, just to the chickens that she's got, she normally has more eggs. I'm taking eggs to work, giving eggs away to people, and we normally have eggs running out our ears when everything's laying like it's supposed to be.
It's strange to watch as the chat comes in here that it comes at the top and then goes down. With
It
StreamYard, it goes
comes
this
about,
way,
yeah, yeah,
and I'm seeing this thing
um,
flash across, and I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Clutch Fire. I ordered what I ordered today. I ordered from Valley Vet Supply. That's where I ordered the stuff I done today from. So, and yeah,
I
that's the cheapest. The cheapest prices I found is about in Valley Vet Supply. Go ahead, say what you're gonna say, Miss Beck, and I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
him
well,
something else too.
it was kind of I've never gone to FBN because I don't have anything that I would need to get anything from there. So of course I never knew what the price tag was on some of their vaccinations and all of the other stuff. And
Yeah,
you gotta, as my parents always talked about, you gotta shop around. A lot of people don't realize that when you are getting parts for your vehicles or anything, is go to all the parts places that you get your stuff from. Most of them, if you find it cheaper somewhere else,
yep,
will match it and beat it by 10%, where you
yep,
can get that cost brought down
yep,
on what you're getting for your vehicles. And
yep,
it's something that my parents always talked about. I've
yep.
now started with some of the yarn, like this yarn here. I did not go to the box stores to get this yarn for this blanket. It came from a online yarn seller that it was cheaper than going to Joann's to get it.
Yeah,
So it's
yep.
things like that that I'm starting to do now that I'm buying the yarn online.
Well, but Clutch Fire, do you use the Ralgro? Do you some chance use it? So I ordered today the Start Strong. I ordered it from Valley Vet. That's the first time I've ordered from Valley Vet, and I ordered ear tags. And it's crazy how much cheaper they are. I mean the ear tags, I got them for $10 a bag cheaper, and the Start Strong, I got it for 20 something dollars cheaper for the bottle than what I could get it local. And I try to support local as much as possible. But man, some stuff, it's like I didn't even ask. And the reason I was asking Clutchfire about um, the Ralgro, if they use it, or not, is I've never used it, but I'm fixing to try it on this next batch of calves that we're fixing to be having. And I did not price it at our local feed store. I just told them to order it for me. I said, y'all gonna be about, oh yeah, yeah, we'll be right. I said, okay. So I didn't argue. I got it. She told me they had it and she just charged it to me because of course I got a charge account up there. And when I got it and got out of there, oh my, she charged me double for everything. Like than what I could get it for like on Valley Vet. Yeah, crazy life. That's awesome. That's awesome. He says he shares out and gives shout outs on his channel.
That's great.
Yep, that's awesome. So he's on the list. So let me see. I'm behind. I was got hung up. Tony says we have 5 to 8 year old chickens. Yeah, yeah,
Don't usually they stop around between four and five of really being good layers, you
yeah.
know?
It's somewhere along in there. That's what mom and dad they know they keep them a few new ones they get and raise up and like I said, there's just pretty. I don't know. I don't think they have, but like seven or eight is all they've got. And I'm telling you, boy, when they get to laying, them things are some laying machines. All right, let me see here.
I've never had chickens. In the past, I raised rabbits. Most of them were show rabbits, but some of their offspring weren't show quality, so they went other places. Some, as we call it, freezer camp. Some of them as pets, for people, and things like that.
Yeah. Yep.
Have raised
Yep.
rabbits for a long time. I haven't for a few years now, but I'd like to get back into them again.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all see that? That's pretty. Anyone under 1,000 subs, please, all caps for a shout out. And that's what I told them earlier. Bill and Mickey um, had asked me or had messaged me the other day, and they're needing some watch hours. They're trying to get their monetized done.
Oh, okay.
I done it on my community page. You can see where I shared it out.
I,
What's
I'm not even sure if I'm subscribed to them at all.
yeah. Well, I think I've got it all. No, that's fine, Karma. That's fine. I'm sorry. I just seen Karma text
And
me.
do you do
Um.
you do you let your mods put people's links in?
Oh yeah. Yeah. They're
Could
welcome to
someone
add
I have
anybody.
I have my iPad over here. Could someone put their link in so I could see?
Yeah.
I've got the volume all the way down on my iPad over here. That would be nice.
I don't know. Somebody to go in and go find them because they're not on here
Oh, wait
tonight.
a minute. I keep forgetting that I'm a mod.
Yeah. But it's yeah, celebrating farm life
So
is it. So yeah, if you can go in and find it because they're not on here right now. But let's see. Look like Rail Grow is great, and for someone like you, you will be able to notice a difference. You're crazy not to use it, but not. Ah, I got you. Got you. Yeah. Well, like I said, that's everybody keeps telling me that, and after I brought it up around here, it seems like everybody around here uses them. So I'm not going to use them on any of mine, but as far as everybody says the same thing you did. You'd be crazy not to because it's adding 30 to 50 pounds of weight, weaning weight on them. Let's see here.
you said it's celebrating farm life?
Celebrating farm life with Bill
Okay.
and Mickey. Yep. So yeah, I will. It's gonna be one of them deals. We're gonna once everything here calves, um, and everything's a month old or older, we're gonna work all the cows before we turn the bulls in, and that's when
Yes.
I'm gonna
I
do it. I'm gonna just make sure everything's a month old at least before I do it.
yes, I am subscribed.
Okay, yeah. Well, like I said, they was just saying they was needing some watch hours. They've got their subscribers,
Okay.
and um, they're just needing some watch hours. So I give them a shout out on there and on my community page. And if anybody feels like it, go over, check them out, watch a video or something, tell them I sent you over, or just go help them out. So because it's a hard trying to get our stuff done. Yep, yep. Well, that's awesome, Crazy Life Homestead. So Heather, Heather, tell him get you some shout outs, Heather. Heather and Chris, their uh last it's done they get some hoots going on over there. They get just all cutting up. There you go, Therese. Thank you very much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
I always tell everybody I'm not monetizing my channel, but it just amazes me how many people have following my channel. It amazes me, really does.
Yeah, yeah, and look, I told him when I started, I'm not looking to be a big YouTube channel by no means, but that was one of my goals when I started was to get monetized. Now, I mean, will there ever be money be made? No, but I'm not worried about that. But I just wanted to get monetized just to say I was monetized. That was just a goal I had set. And we say, so, I would say implant them around 3 months. So then when you sell them around 6 to 8 months, they will be ready to sell. And the Viagra is probably done, dissolved in there. Yeah, that's it. That's about where we're going to be. That's what I said. It's going. I'm just going to make sure time I run everything through, everything will be over a month old. And, because my calving will be, it may be quick and it may be kind of spread out. It just depends there. Because I had some cows that had some calves a little later than others. So I'm trying to get my calving window tightened up, and it'll get tighter this year and then next year. And
I, I'm guessing how you're able to do that is that you remove that bull, and where, they're
that's,
coming,
yeah, that's
and
what I do. Yeah, that's what we're doing. I put them
it's
in, and
what a lot of producers do, and of course, there's some of them that don't, so
yeah,
they
yeah.
have calves in the winter, and
Well,
to me, it's a little bit scary, having.
well, we used to have calves. We've been done had several good many calves by now, but we've pushed it back. And you have some people that fall calf, some people spring calf. I'm trying to spring calf. Like I said, my first calving dates around the 1st of February. But we did have a first. Our dad had his first calf today. So I mean, it's time. We're fixing to be getting kicked off calving, and hope it goes quick. My whole deal behind it is you want to kind of get it started and get it over with, and you don't have to worry about checking on a regular basis. You get the cows on a short leash there. You have all your calves in this short window, and you're done. And then plus, when you sell, it's a lot better too. Everything's more even when it runs through the sale barn, so on and so forth. So, but Clutch Fire there, they run lots of cattle. You probably wouldn't believe it, but I would you say here, see, I run all my cow calf pairs with a bull year round, so I calve
Year
with them.
round.
Yeah. Well, and I know a lot of people that have like tons and tons of cows. I know, matter of fact, a guy that um lives up by my work. He runs right about, I think, right at 500 mama cows, and that's what he does. He never pulls, but when he sells, he's always got something around the same size because he's got so many cows. He's always calving. There you go, Greg. Subscribe to Crazy Life Homestead.
It's really, really great. It's been very interesting learning about how different people do different things on their own farm, and how they do their cow calf operation, and things like that. There's so many different ways to do it.
Well, it's one of them
You know,
deals. I don't know that there's a right way or a
I don't
wrong
think
way.
so.
I think it comes down to what's the what works best for you is the right way for you. You know, and so me, I'm just trying to do mine in a small group, and um, that's the way I want to do it. That way, I get it calved and done in a short time.
So
Probably, yeah.
are most of your cows heifers, or are they cows?
I'm about 50-50
50-50.
to
Okay.
probably around 50. It may be a little bit more 60-40. It may be one or two more cows than heifers, but um, I'm not there. And yeah, Mama said we hope we don't have the same issue as our neighbors. Our neighbor now has talked to him this morning. I seen he had a new calf laid by the fence, so I called him and told him, and he knew it, but he told me he's already lost 3 or 4 calves this year.
Wow.
That goes to digging in the pocketbook.
Certainly does.
Yep, there you go. Wanda could use watch hours. Yep,
Okay.
yeah, yep. Let's see what clutch fire say here. Let's see, my biggest problem is I'm usually always a few calves short here and there on truckloads, so I pull them out of. Ah, yeah, yep. But how many cows are y'all running clutch fire? Because y'all probably run a bunch of cows. So
Definitely.
so I mean I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know the count that we have now because Dad has sold so many. I probably us together. Um, Me and him and my son's couple that he has, we probably don't have so 70, 75. Oh, and Mama says there's another neighbor that's done lost 3. Whew, we don't need that. Yeah, so that's 2 neighbors on 2 sides of us that's done lost 6 or 7 calves total. That's not good.
Definitely not.
So I can't afford it with no more of my little herd that that I have. If I lost 3 or 4, I'd be lost the majority of my herd. Mm, yep, yep. Crazy Life Homestead. I will have to go check and make sure that I am, but I do believe that I am subscribed to you from a couple weeks ago. Like I said, I've been really out of touch on YouTube the last few weeks with everything going on, but we'll be getting back on track. I could use some sleep hours. Good night. Good night, Greg. Look, there's Amy. Amy has been still lurking in the background. Ah,
Oh,
okay. I see you, my little bougie white friend. 250, sometimes 400, depending. I bought 70 cow calf pairs off the old man. He wanted due to his knees giving out, and yeah. Yes, if somebody can go and share Greg and his channel, Duncan Family Farm, please. Yeah, I'm kind of up in the air right now, clutch fire on um, if I could run across. Um, I've been getting some pretty good deals on some like medium frame cows that are heavy bred. I've come out really good with them, and raising some good calves off of them, and I'm getting them still reasonable. Um, these high, sure enough, high up uh, heavy bred cows, man, they're going for outrageous right now. But I've been thinking about because I've got a couple that I'm not 100% sure that are bred, so I've been thinking about buying a couple more just to offset. And I've got one. It don't matter if she has a calf or not. I think she's pretty much gone.
I may be a little bit slower, but I got that. I know somebody else got to Duncan Family Farm before I did, but I went ahead and put it in again.
Yeah, look, Teresa, she is on point.
She is on. It's like I got to look for it, and
Hey, I don't blame you. I don't see I don't see how people are able to make money with the cow calf pairs right now. Clutch fire, man, it's so much money. I guess as long as everything stays up, everything's good. But man, that's big chunks to be taken. Yes, Amy. I know you've been here. Tag home. I thought you just done went back to your old racist self and jumped ship on me. She probably just said, "Oh my God, there he goes again." No, keep losing my
Evelyn,
mod. Who is
Evelyn says back. I'm guessing
back?
she's, yeah.
Well, welcome back, Miss Evelyn. Um,
That's kind of interesting. Old Pecan Homestead. There's nothing. They didn't say anything.
oh, it's a clap or a wave, a waving.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Let's see. What do you say? I got lucky.
So
Oh,
it doesn't show the wave.
I had to pay cash money, but gave 2,500. Yeah, you come out. You come out pretty good with that one, Clutch Fire. Yeah. So yeah, Dakota. I don't know how many of y'all seen it tonight, but he had him an accident, and I think he ended up. I think I counted. What was it, Dakota? 8 or 9 stitches in his hand, right there. Yeah, that's.
Oh, wow.
I know that felt lovely. So Shayla shared a picture of it uh, on their live earlier, and you could see the fat that fat meat hung out of it. That's when you know you got it real good. Hey, there's Mr. Johnny. How
Hi,
you doing, Mr.
Johnny.
Johnny? So, oh,
He said 7.
7 stitches. Yeah, yeah, that was a terrible deal. Hey, Farm to Table Direct Show, how are you? All
See,
right, Angie. Good night.
good night, Angie.
Yeah, ain't no doubt, Mr. Johnny. That's what it looked like. Looked like he tried to fillet his hand instead of doing anything with a hog or a pig. Ooh, yeah, I don't know, Dakota.
Mm.
That was a pretty nasty cut. Um,
I have
yeah,
a cut here
let's
because
see.
I broke my wrist.
Oh, yeah, you can see that. Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
It certainly was. I I went outside of where I live because my mother owned this house then. And I went outside to get my phone and there was black eyes.
Mm, yep,
Slipped
not good.
the laterally, not straight across, but at an angle. I broke the radius.
Oh,
Yeah.
ouch.
So I, of course, had to figure out how I was going to get up. Had to open the back passenger door of my car and then push my foot up against the vehicle across the way so I could get in the back seat. I was able to and came in the house and ace wrapped it, went to bed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Waited till the next morning at about 6 o'clock in the morning.
Mm,
And it was icy out there. And my brother and I he doesn't drive. So I
yeah.
drove myself to the hospital. Yeah.
Um,
Wasn't good.
yeah. Teresa, that was Dakota at Old Pecan Homestead that cut himself, and I'm gonna tell you, it was a doozy. He keeps saying that he wasn't paying attention or he had his head up his butt. He's got to fill me in on that situation.
It's like, What did you?
I don't understand how what when that's what he was doing. How did you have your head up your butt?
Exactly. Oh my
Hey,
goodness.
one thing about it, Dakota, it's like I tell my kids all the time: if you're gonna be stupid, you better be tough.
Wow.
All right, Clutch Fire, appreciate it, man.
It's great meeting you, Clutchfire.
You know, he jumps on. He jumps on pretty regular. Is it?
Yes, you got that right, Lori. It does. Really not good. Mm-mm. So
Mr. Johnny, how's everything with the cows? You having some calves yet? I haven't caught up with anybody's YouTube here lately, so I didn't know. I was telling him earlier, we just had our first, or Dad had his first calf today. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. But dadgum, I said I wasn't gonna be. I spent 8 hours at the cow. I will be there Wednesday, Mr. John. But let me tell you, if um I talked to a guy today because I'm gonna sell. I got three. I'm gonna sell Wednesday, and he said last week the sale was over at like 145. And I said, how is that? He said they didn't have it 100 and something head there last week. So I don't know. I said maybe that's good for me. Gonna go sell. Maybe that means they'll all go fighting over my three, and I'll get a really good price on it. I don't know. Um, so y'all are still having a good many cows then. I take it. So I know that with the prices and stuff, man, it's just everybody's selling what they got left. I don't know. The black eyes.
yes, I think right now Johnny's got two new calves right now.
He
The
said
rest,
three. He said he's got three new
he's got three
calves.
now.
He said,
Okay, so he's got another one now, and
Yep, yep.
I'd remembered two. Well, he had the one in. I'm counting the two that he had this year, and then he's got the third one that was born in December.
Yeah. We might be fixing to get to hear the story of why his head was up his butt in the situation.
All right, I got some props here. I don't have a knife because I don't want to mess your string.
No, you don't do that.
But but this is what I was using.
Hey,
I'm other sharpeners, but I use whetstones. I get knives really sharp. Well, Shayla had been abusing my fillet knife. I was going to harvest a pig. Needed to After you harvest it, before skinning it, you need to get the blood out of them. So I wanted a sharp knife. I wanted to be very ethical. So I started out using my fine whetstone, which is my bigger one. And this thing was really bad. I don't know what Shayla had been doing with it. So I go to this little one that's more aggressive. And I was working it pretty good. And I was thinking about something else I needed to get ready. And something caught my eye out of the kitchen window. And when I did, I pulled the knife back a little bit far because I'm used to using the bigger one. And I come off the edge and hit the corner. And when I did, I come down. I don't know. I was holding it. I don't know, something like this. And I come down and it just. I don't know. I don't think I was pushing that hard, but I think my knife was starting to get an edge on it. And it just. I don't know. I just had my head up my butt. That's why I say I had my head up my butt because I was just thinking about too many things while doing something kind of dangerous.
yeah,
I have my dad's one of that, that one like that. He made a block that it sits in.
Yeah, I
And I have that block with that thing, but I don't sharpen knives. Mm-mm.
I need to. I probably need to make a block for my whetstone or get a little bit bigger one. But you could see this one I've used a lot, and it's not worn that much. This other one, this was my dad's whetstone. I
Oh yeah.
think that was his anger management, was sharpening knives. I don't know if you could tell how
Yeah. You could
worn
see
that
it.
one is.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite
My
things.
favorite.
My dad passed away, and that whetstone, I was like, "Where's the whetstone?" Like if I'm getting anything of my dad's belongings, that whetstone was going to be one of them.
Yeah. Wow.
I don't know why. That was just the one of the few things I thought of.
Yeah.
Is
Wow.
at the farmers market there is someone that does come with a grinder wheels that are powered. Do those end up taking off more of your knife using that kind of sharpening, or is it better to use the whetstones instead?
Whetstones don't consume much of your knife, so I think that the whetstones are a little more conservative than the grinding wheels or the belt sanders and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask, Mr. Johnny. If you knew how many cows they had, for you to be sitting in line that long, they had to be a pile. Wow. I'm gonna take mine just I'm gonna be a little chinky, just save a little extra money. Uh, instead of taking mine Tuesday night before the sale Wednesday, I'm just gonna get up early Wednesday and load up and haul mine when I go to my morning meeting at work. But and also I got tomorrow night we have that wake, so it's gonna be kind of hard for me to haul on tomorrow night anyway. So and I'm gonna be going that way. But wow, auction started at 9 a.m. and he left at 8 p.m. and they said they still had enough to go to at least one. That was a pile, and I'm sure the auction is like what Johnny's got up there is like what you got around. Like you was, I mean, they probably sell them in groups coming through there too, and that's a lot. Mm.
That's that's a long day.
Like I said, I hadn't talked to anybody up here, but that's until this evening, and a guy told me that last week they didn't have but 100 and something head that run through our sale barn, and that's crazy.
If you ever, Johnny, if you ever get a chance to go to Enid Stockyards, that's a pretty cool one to watch. Man, I don't know how many cows they got on or how many steers they got on there, but they had 800 pounders. I've got a video up. I could go back and watch it again and refresh my mind, but there had to have been 30 something head of 800 pounders on their scale. It's huge.
Wow.
What's crazy
Like,
is people buying that many at a time. That's a lot of money.
yes. Well, a lot of ours is those buyers that do it up there. So, all right, Amy. Good
Good
night.
night, Amy.
Thank you. Uh, yeah, they run some through here in groups too, but it's not just not very often. I mean, it's every time, but probably no more than I'm gonna say more than 50 head total that they run through in groups. That might be in two or three different groups they do that in.
Drafts? You mean by drafts like uh, like they run them in, run them out, run them in, run them out, and then sell them
Yeah,
all at once?
yeah, yeah. And it may not be, but when I say that, like say 15 or something in a pair or a group,
Yeah.
and they'll run in two or three groups to get to that, and they may do that for two or three times.
Say same farm, same cattle. You know.
Yep, yep. As long as they're in that same weight group,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah. But but yeah. But yeah, that dude, that when did you do that to your hand? Was that today, yesterday? When was that?
About 4 o'clock.
Oh, this evening.
I'll tell you what. I was like, I was starting to get agitated. It was taking them a while, but there was a lady. She sounded older down the couple rooms from me. She got trampled by a bull, and she didn't sound very good. I I still keep kind of thinking about it. I hope everything's all right with her. They were taking her for a CT scan whenever I left, but like we were, we overheard her talking. They still had cows in the corrals. They didn't have water and stuff, and I guess their daughter's pretty up to par on all that. She's like, "Mom, quit worrying about it. This bull just trampled her, and she's worried about the bull. You need to go get that bull untied. I guess it was tied up or something, and like, you need to quit worrying about it, Mom. Calm down." I was telling Shayla we might need to go help them get their cows put back on pasture or something. I think her husband was out of town or something.
Oh, wow. And if a
And I think
bull,
she was concerned that her husband was going to be upset because it kind of sounded like she was doing something that she told her not to be messing with. That's
oh,
what
I'm
just
sure.
being nosy
I'm
and listen.
sure. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
that's a lot of cows running across there. Oh, thank you, Crazy Life Homestead there for ever anybody you did that for tonight. Yeah, that could be bad, getting trampled, especially a lady. Not saying
Yeah,
it's better for one of us, but normally they're just a lot smaller than we are in that situation.
she didn't sound young either.
All right, Mr. Johnny, thank you.
Good night, Johnny.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
4:20 is early in the morning. I'm gonna head to bed
yeah, all right.
and stuff. And I just kind of looked at the time and I'm like, okay, I need to
Yeah,
go to
I'm
bed
not
and
gonna.
get
That's
up
what I
at
said. I'm not. Whew.
4:20 in the morning and listen to Jack Dyer and kind of crazy, but
Yep.
I enjoy it. So
All right.
thank you for letting me
Yes,
come
ma'am.
up.
Yes,
We'll
ma'am.
we'll talk soon, and everybody have a great night, everyone.
All right. See you,
Now
Mr.
I'm
Becker.
trying to figure out where do I do this.
It's been a while since I've come up on somebody else's panel, and I like that. Like before, I used to have to bring it up and then go back and close my YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, this is why. Like on StreamYard, I have to bring it up and then go close my YouTube so that I don't have both of them running and echoing and
Yeah.
stuff.
Mister, look up in your top right corner.
Yeah,
Should have something.
I just seen it.
Okay.
But what I end up doing when I have my lives is I pop out the YouTube chat and then I minimize it. And then I have StreamYard and move it over. So I have StreamYard because I have that instead of like he has this one.
Yep.
I'll usually have both of them there so I can read the YouTube chat and StreamYard and stuff. Makes it nice.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've popped it out, but as long as it's just one person and nobody is co-streaming with you, you can see everything from here. And like I said, this one, I can lay it.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. See, I can't overlay it like that on here.
That's interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
I might have to look into. This is Restream.
This is Restream. Mm-hmm.
I think I like it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot you can do, a lot more with it. The only thing that I do not like about Restream that I like the StreamYard is there is no giveaway tool for Restream.
Oh, okay.
Now there is ways to attach it, and I haven't figured that out yet. And I've actually contacted Restream, and supposedly they're working on a giveaway tool.
Okay.
So,
I don't know how to run the giveaway tool on StreamYard.
I hadn't used it in a while. When I do my giveaway, I guess now it'll probably be a couple weeks because I can't do it when I'm at work next Monday night. So it'll probably be the next time I'm off. I'll do it from StreamYard just so I have the hashtag, the giveaway tool. It'll make life a lot easier, unless I take time and play with it here and figure out how to add it over.
I'm gonna put my number in private chat so we can talk, so I can donate something to your giveaway.
Okay.
And stuff.
All right, that'll work.
Let's see here.
Well, what were you saying now a while ago, Dakota? About you not jumping on many people's lives, but what?
Oh, I was saying that I liked how as soon as I opened this and got connected, it automatically closed my YouTube. Whereas when I do it from StreamYard, it wants to run both of them at the same time.
Yeah,
Go back, have to go back to YouTube and close it, and it just, you know, I'm ADD. Obviously, I think about other. I'm doing dangerous stuff, but you know, it's like it's just a hassle for me mentally to go back and flip through tabs and all that to get back to my YouTube and or different apps. And I like this. It's just simple. You know,
right,
I
Wanda.
went there, it worked. You
Yeah.
know,
Well, this has been and like I said, there's so much that you can do, and I got it, Miss Rebecca. I took a screenshot of it,
Okay. Okay.
so
I'll talk to you.
I can
Talk
send
to you
it to
guys
you.
later.
Yes, ma'am.
Good
Yes,
night.
ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome.
But I can go in. Let me go ahead and take get this off. I see farm table. That's what they said they use is Restream as well. So, but there's so much that you can design. You can change all your background, like our names. Uh, let's see here. Where am I at? I lost it. All the background stuff you can change all of that.
can you put your own image up?
Yes, you can. I can put this up in the top. See, I can put that in the top right corner. I can move it around. You can put different logos. So I can move that over there to that side. And you can add your own background, any background that you want to put. So it's a lot you can do, and there's a lot that I haven't figured out yet. Um, because there is a way that you can put a timer, and I haven't figured out how to put the timer, like do a countdown to your lives and stuff. I hadn't figured that out, but um, whereas like captions, I can put this. You know, you can make it do whatever there. Um, I have all kind of. You can make it run the banner across the bottom. So I think there's the banners.
More features than I'll know how to mess with.
Yeah, and it's pretty simple once you kind of get into it. Some of it's pretty simple, but it just takes some time. But I have not figured out the countdown yet. But you can move stuff around. You can't. Um, I think I can only have. I don't even remember because I don't ever have that many. But I can't remember if there was 6 or 8 people up. But I do. I pay for it because I got it during Black the Black Friday stuff and got it so much cheaper. QR codes are nice too. Yeah, I've got the QR codes. I hadn't really fooled with them, but you can do all kind of different QR codes. And I was messing with somebody one night, put that on there, and it saved it. So I haven't, like I said, I haven't fooled with everything on it, but you know, from StreamYard to Restream, it seems like there's um, a lot more stuff you can do with the Restream. But like I said, I mean, they both serve the purpose. So it's really it's what what works best for you, I guess. Yeah, yeah, you
I just
love the scene features.
I like the ease of jumping on a panel. I mean, that was to me it was easier than Restream. I mean,
Yeah,
than
StreamYard. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, we I haven't played with it a ton, but what I have played with it, and I mean, you can add music. Um, I went in and just I put music. I've done all kinds of stuff. but there's all kind of added stuff that you can already put in. There's tons of music. So, like I said, it's a lot you can do with it, but I don't know that um that that they even that they have a free version. Maybe they do. Well, yeah, they do have a free version because that's what I used at first. You just get a lot more stuff whenever you get the paid, and the price of it compared to StreamYard is like a quarter of the price.
Really? Now, how does it work? Like if you're co-streaming and stuff, same deal.
Same deal. The only thing that you have to do differently with this is if just say you're going to co-stream with me, I need to send you the link before um it's the live starts, and you need to go in there and set it up that you're going to co-stream off of me. So
Right. Yep.
once I go live, you can't co-stream.
Right. Yeah. Luckily, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we've just had a couple of good videos every now and then. So luckily, we haven't had to worry about hours.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean, we've got the hours. We just need the more consistent views to do any good as far as monetization.
yeah. I haven't tried to do any of the intro music. I tried it like during Christmas. I had some Christmas music that I'd have playing before I'd come on live and stuff. But that's the only music I've had going. Um, yeah, I don't. I mean, my watch hours and stuff. I'm doing pretty good with them. I mean, I like getting on the lives and doing them some just for the interaction. It's little person to person stuff.
Yeah, we had some pretty good talks. Like I planned on coming over to your live uh, not long after you started. I was figuring hour and 15 minutes on ours, and we had somebody come in, and we started having some pretty good talks. Kind of went down the mental health rabbit hole for a while, and it just ended up, three or four more people would pop in that I'd never heard of their channel. And that's why I like the lives is you get the chance to talk to and meet some people.
Yeah,
Uh, People
yeah.
get to share their life experiences here and
and
there.
and it's like if we ever wanted to a co-stream and just do it for your time.
Freezing. Uh-oh. Maybe it's me.
Uh-oh. All right. I don't know what happened. Did I freeze up?
I thought it was me for a minute because usually about this time my Wi-Fi gets
I
throttled.
have no idea.
Uh-oh. Did you freeze again? Frozen.
Uh
You was frozen on again for me for a
Yeah,
moment.
yeah. See it there. I was froze there. It must be something going on with on Restream at the end or something right now.
We was just bragging about it.
I know. I'm telling you, ain't that something? So because my that's why I just looked at my internet. My internet's wide open, full, everything.
Yeah.
So but I froze today on Karma's when I was on there doing the live with her today. I froze up. So I don't know. Let me back it. I was sitting there typing. I thought I was froze again.
I know who it was. It was the Russians.
Yeah, that's right. It's the Chinese. That's what it is.
Spy balloons.
Yeah, yeah,
But the drones, the drones.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't even know what the new thing is. What's the new thing?
I don't even know. Look, I'm to the point I try not to even keep up with that stuff no more. So if you listen to all the media, you'd be worried about something all the time. So I don't even
Seems
worry
like
about it.
people forgot about the drones pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah.
I've heard much about it anyways.
I hadn't either. No. But I was trying to say, well, go to Chris. I don't see you're not co-streaming. If it is, I hadn't seen anything show up showing that you're co-streaming. So uh-oh. It was just here. Uh-oh. Mm.
Oh yeah, deep seek. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's kind of a new term for me. I don't know which one of y'all it is with farm to table, Keith or Ryan, but the deep seek thing's kind of a new term for me. But I just kind of read up on that briefly today.
Well, hey, y'all.
Hey, Jenny.
Hey, Trey. Hey, Dakota and Shayla. And sweet Jessica. She's probably sleeping, right, Trey?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. She's 10 toes up over here.
Mm-hmm. You tell her I give her my greetings. How's your mom and dad?
Oh, they're doing good. Doing good. Mama's in the chat. She's watching. So
Oh, there she is.
ev-
Hey, Mama.
yeah,
Mama
everybody's
Vicky.
doing good. Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's good. Y'all live in the upper part of the state. Are they here now? Are they with y'all?
no, they're here. They're back home.
Oh, okay. That's probably Ryan from Farm to Table Direct Show. Ryan, is that you? Most likely.
It says Keith.
Did
Keith.
you did you download it, Keith? How do you know? How would
Hey,
you know?
Jenny.
How
So
do you know?
y'all are, which one is it? I believe it might be Ryan. Maybe it is Keith.
It
I don't
says
know.
it says Keith. He
It's
says Keith
Keith.
in there. Yeah.
Keith's awesome, y'all.
Yeah.
He is. Both are brothers, Ryan and Keith. Farm to
Yep.
Table Direct Show. Let me get in there and
Yeah.
drop them. Let me drop their links, y'all. That'll be good, Trey.
Nope.
Uh,
Beck did. Oh.
mm-hmm.
So Beck did, Dakota.
Got yeah. Bummer, Chris says, "Hey, Chris, Texas Raider 1122. There's Karma, Lewis Acre Farm, Lori
There he is.
Preps from Heaven. All y'all's in here, huh?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though, Keith. I use AI sometimes. Like I'm thinking about going into a business model with somebody where we're 50% financial investors in some equipment, and I'm thinking about doing some land clearing, right? But I couldn't figure out how to express the partnership kind of deal that I wanted to work out. Like I'll be all the labor basically. He's just going to be pulling 50% of the loan for financing equipment and stuff. So I used AI and prompted it, and it wrote out like a professional business plan where it expressed my basically my desires and plan for the percentage that we share profit, how the loan repayment, like obviously the principal of the loans first, then I prompted it to create like, an agreement where after a profit is being made, X percentage goes towards paying on the principal, and then the rest is redistributed at a 65-40 or 65-30 35 rate, because 15% more for me because I'd be all the labor, and it created a perfect business plan. And I'm like, man, that took like 30 seconds of prompting this. I would have been here for a week trying to plan this out, which is kind of crazy,
Yeah.
but scary at the same time.
Hey, Dakota, and we haven't talked about, me and you hadn't, since you had sent me that picture of the hill thing that you was talking about on the air equip.
Oh,
Ours can't work that way because if you look, ours is all connected. The whole thing is the chute, the 8 foot alley, and the tub is all. So we can't put scales
so,
underneath our chute. So it's
but you
going to have to be something to
can't,
be built to go in it.
so you can't disconnect the alley right there at
No,
all.
no, it is one solid unit.
Yeah.
That is one solid unit, and this, man, I think it's, golly, it's 30-something foot long.
How do you pull that thing from? Do you ever move it, or do you just?
Oh yeah, yeah. We've moved it. We've moved it a good bit. We've moved it probably 6 or 7 times now. It's set up
So,
actually.
so are you thinking put a permanent frame, like a permanent frame inside that alley, and then putting your scale inside that permanent frame?
Well, that's what I was thinking, was to build something in the alley part, the eight
Like
foot, just
like a piece of
some
channel.
tabs. Yeah, just some tabs for it to sit on, because it's perfectly set up to where if you could build something that would be thin enough, it would just make the alleyway flow right into, with no step ups, because it's probably 3 inches, 3.5 inches from the
Yeah.
ground.
Transition would be
So,
even less when they got on
yeah,
the scale.
and it would be either that or have to build something to
Stop
go.
it. So you could stop them before they get on the scale. Is there a way to cut gate them from behind?
Yes, that's what I was wanting to do. I was wanting to build it to where we could weigh them when they're in the alley part.
With
I can shut them down. Yeah, I can shut two gates where they'd be just in the alley.
how
Because
long?
the reason,
How long is that space between?
I'd have to get the exact measurement, but it's an 8 foot alley. It's called an 8 foot alley. But I don't know how wide, the width of it at the bottom.
So the cow could theoretically back up and go forward 8 foot.
Yeah, but I mean,
I
them
mean,
cows, when a big cow's in there, she's not moving much backwards and forwards. She's pretty much there. Yearlings and stuff, on the other hand, is a little different.
yeah,
So I'll get you a video of it. We're finna be working plenty of cows. There's gonna be lots of stuff. We got to, this next time off, we got to run the heifers that Dad's got at home and give them their second round of shots. And I'll get you some I'll get you some good shots and stuff while we're in there. But like I said, I even thought about, we could build something that would be removable, so we didn't want to weigh. But you know, I'm fixing to try some stuff, and I really want to be able to keep up with the weights and my weight gain and all that.
yeah, yeah. I mean, when you're trying to do everything as budget minded as possible, and you're kind of going fringe, like say you're trying some feed product that there's just not a lot of stuff just figured out about it. You kind of want to know, like, am I shooting myself in the foot, or am I doing myself a favor by
Yeah,
doing it?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Where's
So
Sister Crystal? Has she been in here tonight,
Crystal,
Trey?
no, Crystal hadn't been here tonight. I guess she's I don't know. My brother-in-law's not home. He's at work, so I don't know. She may have been sleeping tonight. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um,
I just threw you off the.
yep. So, But like I said, it's one of them the deals I would like to do it in the alley because for us to be able to put the scales in the chute part, you'd have to build around that breastplate or take that breastplate out. You know that breast I call it a breastplate. I don't know um
Hmm.
Air Equip's exact name for it, and that may be what it is. But it stands up there so the cows can't lay down in the chute on you.
Yeah.
And from everything I've seen, if you try to put scales inside there, you have to take that out, which wouldn't be a major deal. But I just thought, I said, we could, if we could build something to go in the alleyway, you could weigh them before they come in to shoot, you know.
Yeah.
That way, when you opened up for them to come in to shoot, you just got the head gate open and they just come on through. Hopefully,
Yeah.
unless it's them yearlings that we worked the other day and they don't know to come backwards,
Hmm.
forwards, up, down. They wasn't sure what to do. That was their first time ever going in a chute. They
Oh,
didn't know what to do.
y'all would love the cows at large family homestead Marigold, and she has I believe she said it was a New Jersey crossover.
A Jersey.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a really pretty one named Marigold, and she had a daughter named Patty, which is all black, and then little Moo Moo, little Moo. Large family homestead, y'all would love them.
Mm.
Oh, I'm familiar. I
Oh,
jumped.
okay. Y'all are in the same area, I believe.
They're in East Texas.
Texas,
They would
yeah.
have actually been pretty close to Pinecone Fest down there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, they've been up to the Oklahoma Homestead Rendezvous when Jack Dyer went up there and did that. They were up there. Y'all were up there. Shayla and Dakota were up there, and so was Amy.
Finland is where I was working on that one. I'm actually
Yeah.
in the past. I had a booth at the Oklahoma Homesteader Expo.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah.
had a booth where I did some welding demonstrations.
Mm-hmm.
That was whenever. So I had these plans. I don't know if you've ever seen them, but they got these like UV blocking uh, tarps. They're clear, but like
Mm-hmm.
around welding, people put them up or drops, I should say, so that you don't get welders burning your eyes or skin or anything.
Uh-huh.
And I had plans to get some of those, but before I went to the Oklahoma Homesteader Expo and did my booth, so
Oh,
people
you
could
told me about that. Yeah.
people could really see what was going on. But we had tried to order some, and for some reason, everything was on like back order at the time. I don't know if there was like some trade war going on with wherever the heck these things were coming from. But so I ended up just using painter drops, which worked really good. It kind of looked ghetto, and I think I embarrassed the organizers. But man, we had a heck of a turnout. We had like 30 something people come weld in our booth for the first time. It worked out really well. I think that they were like, we run a professional show around here, and I think I embarrassed them because they seemed to kind of I don't know, like they kind of gave us a cold shoulder after all that. Um, but yeah, I'm thinking about doing it at the homesteading rendezvous. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking about doing another welding booth, but actually getting the proper drop so people can, walking by can kind of see what's going on in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Definitely, that'd be awesome. And that's a good place, and to come in back again. And I know y'all were there because I was actually modding with Jack through the whole thing, and every person's booth that he went, and I dropped their links in the chat that day. And Red Dirt Rooster Road, Michelle and Monty were there. Y'all were there. Well, Shayla was there, definitely. Amy and Chris were there from Leonard Mountain Homestead. Large Family Homestead was there. Um, uh, B three. It was a Brooke and Cowboy and Colton were there. There was a whole bunch of, and Farm to Table direct show. Keith and Ryan were there too, y'all. They were there too. They were, they were just a great part of. It takes all of us or the UN community. Brad likes to say this. He's on one of the community channels. He's he does a lot of different things on his channel as well, all things country. Teresa's asking if I saw Christy. I believe she was in someone's live. I'm not sure. I did not see her go live at all. Teresa Chikowitz, say hey
Yeah,
to me.
Jennifer says she's seen her in one.
Jennifer said she's seen him. She doesn't remember, but either some from yesterday or the day before.
You
Might
know,
have been avid fisherman. I don't know if she was there. I didn't see her
I
last.
like it. You know, he does his Bible
Yeah.
trivia. I like going into his channel. And that guy, he posts up some shorts and stuff of his cooking, and man, I want to try it. Some of his barbecue he's making.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
But Trey, you were talking about how those calves go in your chute and don't know what to do. We just posted a video the other day. I got some new pigs, and these things are wild, man. They're just crazy. I got to get them down or find them a new home, maybe. I don't know, but I
I.
put I I took my scale out there to them because the farm they came from, or the I wouldn't say farm, the people they came from, they just I feel like they didn't know much about pig nutrition. They're real underweight, but
Uh-huh.
I wanted to weigh them, and they're still
Mm-hmm.
young, so I feel like there's some potential for them to show me if they've got decent growth potential in them.
Mm-hmm.
But I wanted to weigh them and to see what they do. And I put this one in there, man. She come flying out the top of my scale, and like trying to climb out like a wild pig or something. And but she didn't know what to think about being in that scale.
I love that movie, Charlotte's Web, with Charlotte
I
and
watched that quite a bit whenever I was a kid.
yeah, I did. I seen y'all come in Steven's channel too. I don't know if it was you or if it was Shayla, but that was sweet. Thank y'all. That was so sweet. Like to y'all come on in there. There's a there's an animal live cam you can watch at all times. It usually runs, I don't know, 14 hours. I guess the YouTube, they allow you 14 hours live, I guess.
I
Like,
have been trying to find a good live camera.
mm-hmm,
I
uh-huh,
wanted to do calving because where I have my cows at right now,
mm-hmm.
I could set up a camera looking out and you could
Yeah,
watch people could watch the cows all day once calving starts.
yeah,
And
yeah.
but I haven't been able to come up with um a
Um,
good camera because man, there's some of these live cameras that people are using that is like
mm-hmm,
super, super clear, like you can see
mm-hmm.
a ways.
Have you
Now,
seen those? Mm-hmm,
I have Rio Link cameras and I thought about getting one of them. It's actually pretty clear.
mm-hmm,
But if something was on the other end, it would be a little harder to see. But
mm-hmm. Have you
I don't know.
seen have you seen the Stevens animals on the live camera? How clear it is?
I don't. I'm trying to. I know I have. I
Coffee
know.
with
'Cause me and you talked about them.
yeah,
Yeah,
coffee with Steven, and
yeah.
you can you can see them on there, and if you wanted to find out about the camera, I don't think he places it in his description, but you can certainly email if you needed to.
Yeah.
But they last. YouTube lasts. I believe there's 14 hours. Is that right, Hope? 14
Well,
hours.
I
You
Hey,
could
almost think.
you could do a live tray with that.
Yeah, that's
Shayla,
that's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
we Shayla's been working on her goat barn thing,
Mhm.
and she was talking about maybe making like a little yard off to the side where only the small goats could get in there, the kids, and
Mhm.
putting some like obstacles, some rocks, and different stuff because kid goats love playing on stuff. But I was thinking, well, heck, if you do that, that'd be a really good opportunity to do one of those live camera feeds, and where
Yeah.
people watch the kid goats run around and play.
Yeah. Encourage it. Do
Yeah.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, Shayla. Do it, Dakota. Oh, the time is now. If you do it, do it, do it. Hey, Peter,
I
old
mean,
thing.
it seems to be a thing. It's a lot of people that goes on.
Old Man King Homestead.
I
Hmm.
can't remember. There's a wildlife one. Somebody's got there watching the deer. They're feeding the deer.
Yeah,
And
I've seen.
I
Mm,
got on there last night, and it was like 9,000 people watching.
yeah, that's
What?
awesome. It's
What?
you
Hey, if
wouldn't
you
believe the stuff.
now, now if you do that, you can really make money off. Like in a live stream like this, you don't want to roll ads because it's going to be annoying. You're trying to have conversation. But hey, if it's just watching chicks hatch, or it's watching cows in a pasture,
Oh,
or
that.
it's watching wildlife, roll those midstream ads. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember Jack Dyer from Dyer Family Farms? He was hatching the chicks, and it was live, and I was in there. I
All
always
right,
wanted to come
Theresa.
in.
Thank you.
Thanks, Teresa. I always wanted to come into the nursery when Jack was hatching the chicks. Y'all remember that?
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah. To come in there, and Scotty and I would come in, and we would look after the little chicks and see them hatching, and that was so sweet. But he did a live cam. I mean, he had it in real time.
Well, like I said, getting a cam that will do live is not an issue. I need one that's going to be clear that you can see a ways. And like I said, my Rio Link cameras that I have on my house, they actually do really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they make one maybe a little bit better, like a base magnification.
Mm-hmm.
my problem would be getting power out there, but
Mm-hmm.
I could probably do probably the cheapest and fastest way would probably be to build a small solar system. Wouldn't take much to run a Wi-Fi antenna and a camera. A decent battery and a decent solar panel would and a little inverter would probably do everything you needed to do.
I have a wire. I could do a PoE, power over internet,
Mm-hmm.
and just run one straight off of mine. It would.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a whole roll of wire.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's underground, you know, above
Well, if I
ground, underground
if
wire.
if I went out there, if I was going to dig a trench, I'm just laying 110. That way, I can put a tank heater or whatever I need, or lights or whatever. You know what I mean? If I go to lay something, I just at that point I'll just have to crack down and spend the money on the romance.
That's right. That's right. Well, it's just something I've been thinking. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I said, calving time. It's going to be. I'm hoping all my calving is over in about a month and a half at the most. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
my kidding time for goats will be coming up probably in about 6 weeks. If
oh,
most people kid early, we tried that last year. Man, we lost basically every goat. I don't
that's
know.
that's what you said.
Cold weather, it was terrible. I'll tell you this: if I fail at it again, I'm probably selling the goats this year. I'll probably sell all of them, but about 4 or 5 of our OG goats, and
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
it was very devastating and sad. We were sitting there thinking, man, we're going to do good. We're going to make some money this year finally, and it just all fell apart. But
yeah.
cows, I don't have that problem. Cows are tough, compared to them daggone
Oh,
goats.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, the cows pretty much take care of themselves. Long as there's, not having too big a calves that they
As
can't
long as
handle.
they got water and something to eat.
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I say that, but I don't think you was on a while ago. But I think you was in the chat. Did you see where my neighbor that's right across the pasture from me here has lost 3 or 4 calves,
Oh.
and the other neighbor right down the road has lost 3 calves.
I guess
Hmm.
what do they think it is? You think it's
Well, the guy, our neighbor right here across the fence, I think he had one stillborn, and he's
Mm-hmm.
had, I think, two that's been stomped on
Mm-hmm.
while in the hay. The mama's laying it up and around the hay ring, and he's assuming getting stoned to death.
Mm-hmm.
well, I was kind of worried about that, but see, my mama cows down there, whenever my little ones would get around the hay ring for the first week or so, they'd chase their calves off. They didn't want them up there around all the other cows. They
Yeah.
they'd get after their calves. They'd go take their calves, 40, 50, 60 yards off, and then they'd go back to the hay ring, and their calf would go down. But I thought that was kind of neat. They, the mama cows could recognize that, they're
Well, and most of them do. Most mamas, but see, this one,
Uh-huh.
he's got a lot of first time heifers that he raised up. I don't remember how many he raised last year out here, and some of that may be stemming from them too. You know,
yeah.
just not knowing. I mean, I'm not sure, but
Like last year, coccidia was really bad with our kid goats, and that was the main problem. But when we talked to the vet, people were having similar problems with calves. And ultimately, we lost one of our bottle calves last year, and I think it was coccidia. But on the same note, I had two calves born at the exact same time that had the same care from their owner at an Amish dairy. One of
Mhm.
them never had a problem. The other one was always sick. I blame it on coccidia, but at the same time, I think that calf was always just a little off. Just it was
mm-hmm.
just never seemed to perform. The other one was way outgrowing it, and finally it just I babied it. Man, it was cold. I would go out there and I'd feed it and I'd get him up and he'd look good for 2 or 3 days, and I was babying him, and then he'd go back down, and kind of
Yeah.
I thought I had him out of it. He did good for about a week, and then one day I go out there and he was just about dead. I was like, dang, after all that work.
Well, I
Mm.
ordered. Yeah, I haven't never used it before. I used last year. I don't remember the paste, but I used a paste on all my calves
Mhm.
when they
Oh,
was born.
like the
Um,
probiotic and the
yeah,
cloth.
yeah. And this year, what I actually ordered it today. Um, but it's the Start Strong or Strong Start.
Mhm.
I ordered a bottle of it to do, and we're gonna see how it does. It's had real good reviews, and there's a lot of people that use it, so it's not bad. I mean, it works out. It's like I think a dollar $1.80 a calf or something like that.
Johnny has had issue with at least one calf last year, or his last calving group that went through. Not the new calves, but he did have coccidia one time, and he used. I actually recommended a product for it, and he had already had it and got it from the vet, and we used it. Goats are just not as tough as cattle.
No, they're not. We had goats there for a little while here. We had got some.
Mhm. How about
I don't.
lambs? Are lambs as tough as cattle?
No, goats are tougher than lambs.
Oh, I
Sheep
Yeah,
thought it was a trick question.
A lot of people say sheep are the only animal born looking for a place to die.
Oh. So who is your shepherd then? That's my question. Who's your shepherd?
maybe that's why they need a shepherd. They stay bad shape.
Who's
So
your
I don't.
shepherd, y'all? Y'all
Jesus
got.
Christ,
That's
I
right.
might be
And
looking for a place to die.
woo! That's Psalm 23. And y'all go check out Tony and Joni from Creekside Chronicles. And I want to see you there, Trey and Jessica. Come on over
Yep,
and
yep.
go to Sunday morning. Y'all can check up their channel. I will drop it in chat. It's Creekside Chronicles. But yeah, y'all are sweet. And I know that Trey is loving on all of his animals because he works so hard. Dakota, you too, you and Shayla. Y'all are something.
I don't know. Me and Bunny's having a love hate relationship here lately.
Well, she likes
So
those oatmeal cream pie cookies,
yeah,
doesn't she?
she keep headbutting and doing what she's doing. She ain't gonna get nothing.
Chris is probably in the background somewhere. I can feel it.
Chris is freaking out.
Chris,
Well, I'm
radar.
gonna get off of here. I am kind
Yeah.
of getting tired, and I got to go bandage this thing up and figure out how I'm gonna sleep with it without rolling over on it all night.
I missed it. What happened to Dakota?
Oh, hey, hang on. Let me bigify him here. There you
Oh
go. You
my
can get your
goodness.
look at that fine looking specimen.
What in what? Dakota.
Had my head up my butt, wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, yeah.
Lord, touch his hand. Is it gonna be all right?
Yeah, it's still use. I can still use it. It just kind of hurts. And it
Well,
ain't gonna
is
when
that
I run
still?
on it
Um.
at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, is there a reason people still bottle feed? I don't understand the bottle feeding, and there's lots of people that's up at the sale barn, clutch fire that just they buy them bottle babies left, and I
mm,
just don't see. I don't
oh,
see where you
Keith,
can make money when you bottle feed them.
Dakota, I'm sorry about your
So
hand.
Well, this is why we bottle fed calves, and I'm
Mm,
I say I'll never do it again because I end up losing one about 50% of the time. Seems like, but the reason that I bottle feed them is because I get them from a dairy. The dairy has no use for them uh, because
oh,
they're bull calves. And I was getting them at the time for about $200 for an Angus Jersey or an Angus Holstein cross.
mm,
So that's why I did it. And at the end of the day, I'll put $150 worth of formula or milk replacer through them. And if they make it, I've got a calf for 350, $400,
mhm,
and it will, in 2 years, it's going to make me as much hamburger as going and buying $1,000 calf.
yeah.
So there is a price point to it, but this is what you're not going to do. You're not going to buy bottle calves and then turn around and sell them commercially for much money. Like if you raise up a Holstein and you take them back to the sale,
mhm,
you might make a little bit of money, but when you consider all your time, you ain't gonna you'd have to do hundreds of them to start doing any good doing it that way.
Yeah.
But if you're putting meat in your own freezer, those dairy breeds are actually pretty hard to beat. They marble well if you get enough feed in them, and it just takes like an Angus, you might get them there in about 20 months if you really try hard, and a Holstein, it's probably going to be more like 30 months if you really take him to his prime finishing. So,
mhm.
there's a little bit of trade offs here and there, but you can get good beef out of them, and you can do it a
Oh
little.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's no doubt about that.
But
No
it is
doubt
a
about
lot of work. It is a lot of work. You buy two or three of them, and one of them dies, and then all of a sudden that cheaper beef starts to get closer to just buying another calf. But I still come out on the better end of it.
Yeah, it's a lot of people around here get them as well. Who is uh-oh. Look, I didn't respond to him. So he's got to get on.
Yeah, you didn't respond. You're in deep Kimsha.
Which one's on here now? Let's see. Is that
I
Chris?
I may be sick, but I'll stand up for my girl.
Oh,
Clutch fire. I think whenever I considered getting two bottle calves again this fall, and whenever I talked to him, I think he wanted 250 for. He still want 250 for his pure Holstein calves,
mhm,
but he wanted. I think he said 350 for his Angus cross calves. So it was still doable. I had so many irons in the fire and was getting caught up on things that I took a break from over the summer, and I just didn't want to take on the burden. I have three steers around right now. I
Yeah,
didn't want.
our local dairy farm, they almost give away some of their steers, their little bull calves. I mean,
You
mhm,
used
same
to be able
thing.
to get them. Used to be able to get them in the penny news or like the weekly shopper. I don't know what they called around you, but those little classified papers.
Yeah,
Used to,
thrift. We used to have a thrifty nickel or the penny saver.
yeah,
no,
you
Chris is
used to
not
be able to
feeling
get about
good.
$75.
Oh, penny savers and all that. Chris,
Chris, are you cold?
I've
Chris
You
got
is.
the
see,
chills and I've got the shakes and all that. So yeah, I'm
what
running
do you
fever.
what do you think you got?
Not enough tray. That's what I got.
Oh,
We can
so
help you with
you
that.
gonna put this on me? You gonna spin it all off on me? The reason you're sick, huh?
Ask Miss Lori. She'll tell you it's Trey's fault.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I still want to do a little research. I'm building me a solar electric fence charger, so
Oh,
I got
okay, Dakota. You
All
good
right,
get.
order
Dakota.
before I go
I'm
to bed.
sorry
Dakota.
about your. I'm sorry
Appreciate it,
about your
bud.
hand, Dakota. You
Yeah.
get a
Oh,
good
it is
care.
my fault, Jenny.
Well, I
Hey,
feel
hey,
terrible about it.
hey,
Poor.
Jenny, you didn't hear
Yeah.
me earlier. It's like I told him, like I tell my kids, if you're gonna be stupid, you got to be tough.
Oh. I hope he has a speedy recovery, Dakota, as best as he can. Keep it, clean and all that on your hand. That
Yeah.
stitches in there and all that. Oh, I broke my arm. I fell off the vanity when I was a little girl. My whole arm broke, my right arm. And I got stitches one time. I fell right in the cement and it broke my web open between my fingers. So I understand. It's just, my
Biggest
grandma,
I
my
got
grand,
I've got stuff to do around the farm that I can't put off. I got fence to build. I got to build a gate for the back because our cheap farm store gate's broken, and
uh,
the the levee's about to give on that gate back there, and I'm gonna have goats all in my yard if I can't get that taken
Hey,
care of.
you just go
have you
slow
seen
with
the
it.
gates? You seen the gates that I've built out of the red iron square tubing?
That's what I'm gonna do is square tubing and panels.
Yep, I check them out. I'm telling you, man, them suckers is strong. And
Actually, Actually, I'm thinking about trying to get bulk prices on tubing
Mhm.
and panels. I'm thinking about investing like a few $1,000s in it and starting to. Those gates don't take long to build. They're pretty simple.
oh no,
You know,
Mhm.
if I could build a gate in an hour and make $60 off that gate, I may just start making them and selling them. If I could make $60 an hour building gates, I would honestly quit my job. Because the farm stores are charging $300 for these cheap gates that don't last 3 or 4 years.
yep,
And
Mhm.
one of them gates, like you or I are talking about, will last somebody 10, 20, 30 years
yep,
as long as they keep
yep.
keep them out of the dirt.
Mhm.
I using the inch and a half square tubing
Mhm.
framing, and then I'm using the 1 inch black iron, the black
Mhm.
pipe that you get. That's what I'm putting in. I'm telling you, it's heavy, it's
Mhm.
sturdy, and I mean it ain't going nowhere.
Hey, a round pipe is even cheaper than. So if you get a decent gauge of round pipe, the only thing I would say is you either need to be able to bend it, you need a jig, and bend it, or
Mhm.
a pipe notcher, because I don't want to sit there and run a torch notching pipe. Or I guess you could
No,
smash it.
no. Look, this is what you do. Go look at the pipe, one of the gates I built, or I'll send you some pictures of it. I make the square frame, and
Yeah.
then I put two downspouts with the square tubing. All you do with the round pipe is cut it off flush, stick it in there, it
Oh,
comes out
I
flush.
know what you're saying.
Man, I mean, I'm telling you,
I
they
know
work
exactly what you're saying,
great.
but what I'm talking about
Mhm.
is if you made your entire frame out of
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's too much trouble
it's
there.
cheaper than square, but you either got to be able to notch it or
Yeah,
to start making it workable. But I'm just talking about profit margins, like if you're really trying to squeeze as much money,
yeah.
but square tubing, I think the stress of working with round in the manner I was talking about, I don't think it's worth it.
No,
Yeah.
heck no.
But anyways, I'm getting off here, guys. Good night.
I
Good
go
night.
see
Good
you,
night.
man.
Good night,
What
Dakota. God bless
what
you.
you
All right.
what temps you running there, Chris? You got fever?
Yeah, I got fever.
My
What
grandma
is it?
was a nurse for like almost 60 years of her life. She was a military ways nurse. And what do you have? What's your fever at?
Well, it was a low grade fever of 98, and then it went up to 99, and then so
Mhm.
I took Motrin. So
Mhm.
I'm on Motrin right now to knock it down.
Okay.
Uh,
Um,
but I'm
the
tired of the chills, and yeah,
chills.
I ain't got nothing done today.
Mhm.
Uh,
I feel sorry. I feel terrible about that. I hope you get to feeling better. Speedy recovery soon. What could help is the L-lysine. It's an amino acid. You can get it from Wally World or any CVS or Walgreens. And what it'll do is make sure that you have it before bed, and take 2 or 3 according to your size of your body and all that, and do that periodically until you start to feel better, and it'll help you. It'll come to your rescue you. It'll rescue you, but you have to have hydration.
Oh, trust me. Here's the crackers.
Mhm.
Here's the water. I've
Mhm.
been drinking water like crazy.
Mhm. Sometimes
You're gonna
water won't do it. Sometimes you need something else like Pedialyte, because the Pedialyte or the Gatorade or the Powerade will help saturate your fluids. Or coconut water is the best. It'll help you. It'll ease your coconut milk, coconut water. Um, and popsicles help too if you seem to not hold things down. Popsicles and crackers.
Yep.
Well, the
Oh,
stomach is,
popsicles. Pedialyte
been,
pops.
so,
Pedialyte pops.
Yep.
but,
Well, you gonna go to the doctor tomorrow?
You
my
could do a
friend,
couple meds.
going to the doctor through the VA is like trying to win the
Oh,
lottery.
Mm-hmm.
oh,
Yeah, my uncle, he was in that. He was a veteran, and he took the thing, and they kept pushing him and say, "Oh, you need to take that," and I was like, "No, don't get that." As soon as he got that, he had heart complications for the last almost 4 years, and he ended up with pneumonia on bike week, which was around March, and he was not here in this state. He was up in the northern states during this happened, and his body couldn't handle the cooler weather. So he got pneumonia and he couldn't come out of it. He was a quadriplegic eventually because he had a motorcycle accident. Not his fault. He was just working on,
yep.
a customer's bike, and he had a Harley shop. My uncle builds Harley Davidson from the ground up in Norton. He can build them with his eyes closed. That's what he loves to do. That's what's his passion. And my grandfather died. My mom's dad died when she was 18. So he kind of rebelled out, and his passion became motorcycles. And that's what he did. So, yeah.
Go, Chris. What Lori said. Just go to a local doc.
Or you could do
Around
telemed.
a doctor visit, and around the shots can't be too much.
Well,
Or
I
if you,
gotta wait. I gotta wait till Fridays because that's when I get my pension from the police department. So
Ah,
I'm
gotcha.
I'm doing over the counter and I'm drinking water and
Hey,
eat.
Chris, you might just need some rest. You know,
mm-hmm,
you've been, like I said earlier. I know you was listening, but
mm-hmm,
Heather and Laura, y'all are like
mm-hmm,
the
that'll
king
do
and
it.
queen of lives here lately. You might
Yeah.
just your body just might be tired. You just might need some rest.
You
Well,
know what?
no, if you're running fever and you got chills, you've got some kind of infection. So
What
Yeah.
probably happened is
Have you been
probably
anywhere?
do what?
Have you been anywhere around anybody to get anything that you know of?
No.
now he
Yeah.
has. Trey, you're right. It might be right, Trey. What happens is when the body gets a little burned out, the immunity goes down, and he's more susceptible.
The only
Oh,
person I've been around is my dog. So
oh, it's Faye's fault. She done went out running around the neighborhood and done brought something back and give it to you.
oh, Lord. But anyway, I just wanted to razz you about picking on my bunny.
Yeah, well, I understand. Me and Bunny. Honestly, in the last couple of days, she hasn't nudged me. But a few days ago, me and her had a real coming to Jesus meeting.
Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
know. I
When
heard you
when
say it on your
yeah,
video.
when she tried to get me on my right side like she got me on my left side, and I'm just now getting over the soreness on my left side. Me and her had us a real coming together. party. So,
Who was that? I missed it. I'm sorry.
well, just me and Bunny. She's
Oh.
been gotten this rooting stage, and she don't realize she weighs 750 pounds or so,
Mm.
whatever it is she weighs, and her
Yeah.
nudge is almost like getting hit by a four wheeler. I mean, not really, but I'm just just a comparison.
How would you know about getting hit by a four wheeler if you didn't have that happen?
Well, I
Well,
believe he did have.
I've
He
got
got.
a really bad wreck on a four wheeler, so I know what a four wheeler feels like landing on top of you anyway.
I believe he did something in his racing days too with his car, one of the cars.
I've had all kind of situations.
Well, tell us about the one. I believe
Look
you
at
did.
there. Beth has got you 1 tablespoon of each and half a cup of hot water of
Mm-hmm.
ACV and honey toddy.
What's ACV?
I'm not sure.
Beth, what's ACV? Hey, Beth.
Oh. Well, the honey will be here today or tomorrow in
Mm-hmm.
10 minutes.
Oh, you got some honey coming?
Yeah.
Manuka or regular?
The who?
It's Manuka honey. There is a raw honey. There's all different.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
local raw honey.
yeah.
Local raw honey.
That's what we have. We get here.
Mm-hmm.
We have a like local. I say local.
Mm-hmm.
It's Louisiana honey. We
Mm-hmm.
always make sure to buy Louisiana honey anyway.
Oh, apple cider vinegar.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Apple cider vinegar. Yeah, look, apple
Mm-hmm.
cider vinegar in itself's gonna cure you because you ain't gonna want to drink no more of that.
Hey, there's Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca. How's Ronald?
um, you know, um, well, Chris, I hope you get to feeling better. If you need
Yeah.
anything, holler at me. I'll express you. I'll express you something over if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And
give my
if you
girls some love for me.
I mean, you and Mr. Paul just left me hanging tonight.
I
Um,
know I've been in. I've had you up ever since you've been going. As you said, I've been dozing off, and I'll wake up, and I dozed off and wake up, and
oh,
you know,
well,
not doing the old timey rocking rye.
I feel bad that he's not feeling good, y'all. Keep Chris in your prayers and meditations.
well, I'll back out so you two can get back into it. So
Yeah, well, we fixing to shut it down. I said I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't gonna be on long, and here I am. It's fixing to be 3 hours into the situation. So, but
Well, thank y'all for
I
coming up here tonight. It's an
yeah,
honor.
I
I,
appreciate everybody coming on.
yeah.
you take care tomorrow. You'll be in my prayers later today, brother.
Yeah, you too. You take care of yourself. Get yourself healthy.
Got
Straighten
to.
back up.
I'll see
Yep.
y'all later. I'll talk to
All
you
right,
later.
Chris. Have a good one, man.
Hey, good night, Chris.
Good night, Jenny.
Good night.
So,
All these
but yeah,
things are surprises when I got up here. It was Dakota's hand, and Chris ain't feeling good, y'all.
you know,
Yeah,
well, I
so,
am. I got a big day tomorrow. Like I said, I'm
yeah.
fixing to clutch fire. He probably knows what I'm talking about, but I'm fixing to try to take 2 7/8 inch drill stem tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
and drive it in the ground where I ain't got to use no sackcrete or do anything.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna see just how bad I am tomorrow.
Oh, well, you keep that
Hey,
positive,
take a
keep
few
that
steps at a
positivity, and you give my greetings to Crystal and
time.
all of y'all,
Yep, yep,
Jessica,
yep.
and
Thank you, Jenny.
y'all get powered up. Love and prayers.
Yep.
Have a blessed night, everyone.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Karma. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thanks for coming.
Yep.
If you haven't subscribed to Trey's channel, y'all do so right now. And subscribe, comment, and share because come on over and comment on one short or one video when y'all get a minute. That way he can read your comment when he gets a
Now,
moment.
hey, and Jenny, I don't think I've seen, and you may have, and I hadn't went through all the comments. I've tried to
Mm-hmm.
comment everybody, but I've got a short I put out,
Mm-hmm.
and you go over there. It's when will they? uh,
The
I can't
first
remember
calf
what
of
they calf.
2025. Is
Yep,
that the one? First
yep.
calf?
Morning. Yeah, go over and get your vote in on which one's gonna have the first calf, and throw a date in there. And like I said, everybody that's right is gonna go in for a drawing. And if you get Drew and you get the date right, you're gonna get I decided tonight we're gonna do a choice of a T-shirt or a hoodie. And if you get the date right as well, you're gonna get our Louisiana Life cup too. So if
Mm-hmm.
anybody hadn't, y'all go over and get your votes in on who do you think is gonna be the first cow to have a calf. It's a short list, so it's
Is
not
that the
gonna be.
video I just threw up? Is that the one? Check
Yeah,
it.
it's a short.
Is that
Um,
click? We'll see if that's the right one.
Let me see. I can tell you what the title of it is. I put it on there about a week and a half ago,
Uh,
probably. Let me hear. Let me go
This one
here.
is says first calf 2025. I
No,
don't
no,
know.
no, 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 no. That was mom and dad had their first calf today.
Oh, okay. So it's a giveaway time. Can you guess who? Is that the one?
Yep, that's the one.
Okay, so let me get that one up
Yep.
here.
So just go in there and
Let me get
watch.
that.
I will
Right
give you every one of the cows' numbers. I show you every one of the cows.
Here,
So
here's the video, y'all. I'm gonna throw it in chat. Here's the video, and Trey will tell you what you need to do.
no, that's it. You just go in and watch it and give me a give me your idea on which cow you think is going to have the first calf,
Mm-hmm.
and then throw a date in there. What day you think it is? Everybody that gets the cow right, everybody's name goes in the drawing for either a Our Louisiana Life T-shirt or an Our Louisiana Life hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just so happen to guess the date right as well, you will get a Our Louisiana cup to go along with that. So, and it's open until whenever I have the first cow, have the first calf, and then
Mm-hmm.
that ends, and I'm gonna go. We'll go tally up who got it right.
And
So,
there's the video. Guess the date of it.
yep,
All right.
yep,
So we have to watch the video in order to enter.
yep, yep. You watch the video, and it'll tell you everything you need to know, and it gives you a list of
Mm-hmm.
the cows in there, their numbers,
Mm-hmm.
shows them to you, and the whole 9 yards. So everybody go in and get their
Yeah.
vote.
All
Yeah,
right.
Clutch Fire. Thanks, man. Hey, go in there and watch it short too, and go get your vote in too. You're a cow
Mm-hmm.
man. You might can look and see a
Yeah, there it
hint there
is.
of what may be coming.
So y'all, it says y'all watch this video and guess the date of the birth. That's the video you
Yep,
want to click on in chat. Everyone, go on over there and go ahead and get your vote in and get your guess in. Watch the video first in order so you know the names of the calves and the cows, so you can make your guess. And right when you write it actually in the video itself. There's
yep.
an area
In the
where
chat.
you
Yep,
can do that. Yeah.
yep. Just go in there on the chat and leave a message in there, and then once we have the first one, I'll go back and we'll pull it and go from there.
Well, that's really good incentive for everyone.
Yep,
It's
yep,
a win-win. So there you are. And y'all
yep,
have
yep,
that's awesome. So thank you, Trey.
yep. So, all right, Jenny, I appreciate you coming on, and everybody else. I appreciate y'all coming on here tonight. And I guess I might as well go another minute and 40 seconds and go on and make it an even 3 hours if I'm going to stay on this long. So, but um, but anyway, guys,
Mm-hmm.
uh, I thank all y'all jumping on, and I hope we're fixing to get more back on a weekly routine of things and get back to normal lives and normal videos and uh, I gotta get caught up on everybody's videos. I know I've said that. I probably sound like a broken record, but it really drives me crazy that I'm so far behind. Uh,
Well, don't worry. We all make our rounds,
yep, yep,
Everyone make their rounds to share everyone out and all their channels as well. And thank y'all for joining in with our wonderful host, Trey from our Louisiana Life. Thank you so much. And go ahead and click on that video, like Trey said, and get your votes in. And thank you
Yep.
so much, everyone.
Yep.
Good night, y'all. Have a blessed evening. And
All
I'll
right.
hand it back to you, Trey.
All right, appreciate it. Well, good deal, Josh. You finished it. I guess you listened to the live all the way through the power steering pump fix. Oh shoot! I hope it wouldn't slow you down too much. So, but anyway, guys, I appreciate all y'all, and until next week or in the next video or next time I see y'all in another live, guys. Hey, appreciate everybody. See y'all. Bye.